Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Volume 14 of KeMedicine. I am joined by the esteemed, the spark of light,
That's a new one.
the phenom,
Let's run it.
the residents of the Yaten,
Oh, you digging deep in your bag.
the illustrious, the most published, the one and
That's
only, Dr. EnQi.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Number 14. That's Wusia's number. Asar, Osiris. That's the magic number right there. 14. That has been that's now Jesus's number. But that's Osiris. That
That's Jesus' number?
Well, it's encoded in the New Testament. They arbitrarily highlighted that number. So when the New Testament starts off, they give him, 3 generations of 14. They take they take the gene, they take the generations back 3 sets of 14 to give him his status.
Right.
Listen, I try to explain to folks that the Bible is a Kemetic book. So when you're attacking the Bible, you're attacking Kemetic science. You just don't know Kemetic science well enough to realize what's in there. But yeah, that's so.
I do plenty of Bible attacking.
Yeah, you gotta take it easy. We gotta do some Bible study over here. That's what we're gonna have to do. Some future KeMedicines, we're gonna have to do some Bible study so we can open up the different levels, unlock some different levels. But we could start right there with that little 14. That's a nugget that that's like a rabbit hole people can jump down into.
We should start the episodes off with, just a little snippet every week. We do a little snippet of Bible study.
Bible study segment. That'd be dope right there.
Yeah, we started off, get everybody in they karast.
Yeah. Because I see you didn't let him in with the prayer this week, so I like that. I like that you building you create momentum with that. Like I like that right there. That's intensity building right there. But that number 14, that's Osiris number, and then it's 2 levels to it because they give 3 generations of 14, and then when you go 3 times 14, that's 42. And so 42 is the laws of Ma'at, which is also the gnomes. The cities was broken down into 42 cities. You know what I'm saying? So you had the 42 cities, the 42 laws of Ma'at, 42 generations. But they could have said, if it's 42 generations, they didn't have to go 3 times 14. They could have did 2 times 21. They could have did, they could have broke that into anything. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, even our weeks, low key is still, 14, because technically, a day has, it's 14 sets of 12. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what our week is really broken into. 14 sets of 12. So that's intertwined in our, in our daily, in our day-to-day. Number 14 it's one of those numbers.
So 14 is like the 14 parts of the body, right? Of Asar's body?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chopped up, and then one was missing, a whole little story. Yeah.
No, I'm not 42. I'm 44. I turned 45 this year.
Those are all good numbers.
Yeah, absolutely.
44, 45, 46, you come down off your high, and then 47, you go high again. That's Euclid's number right there. That's the number. That's the magic number for the 3, 4, 5. Like, that's so you get back into you're back into your bag with that. But that's the world of numbers. Some people don't pay numbers any attention.
Yeah, or some people misuse them. Shout out to Gary. Shout out to Gary, the numbers guy. Tanai knows about that.
Well, I mean, a lot
Shots
of people
fired.
misuse them. Think about what we're doing with gambling right now. Like, you know.
Well, that's what he does with the numbers. He gambles with
Oh
those.
wow, wow. See, I didn't even know that. That's crazy. Me and you, I was just saying the other day on my live stream, yo, we be having some weird energies. Like that right there is a prime example. I had no idea what he was talking about, and I just pulled gambling right out of the sky. Like, that's crazy right there.
Well, I'm like I don't know if you know it, but like I'm a reincarnated ascended master. So like I might be Jesus. Like I might actually be Jesus because yesterday, I don't know if y'all was watching the show on the Patreon, but Uncle Hotep said, guess what his childhood doctor's name was? And I said Leibowitz, and he was like, oh shit, that's his actual name. Like I just pulled it straight out of my head and I named his childhood doctor just first try. It was crazy.
Spooky.
Yeah, it's spooky. So I have like this, I can receive and transmit. So you're probably on the same wavelength as me. So we're able to.
Spooky action at a distance.
Yeah, it's that spooky action at a distance. Joshua said it. He said shit was crazy. Yeah, how wild was that? I just pulled that shit straight out of the fucking ether.
Yeah, that's wild. Leibowitz. That's not. That's not. Yeah.
I could have said Steinberg. I could have said anything, but yeah, that quantum entanglement. I just pulled Leibowitz straight out of Uncle Hotep's head.
But listen.
No hesitation too, right, Sleepy? Yeah.
We have it all the time. It's just everybody doesn't like step into it. You know what I'm saying? So you create a life for yourself where you know you step into that pocket. It just becomes more and more like everybody has those moments every so often. Like, oh, yo, this is crazy. Let me tell you, I ain't even seen my uncle in a minute, and I was talking to my uncle pop. Like, we have the moments, but we don't really live in a way where we start to like string them together and start to notice like, oh, okay, I have these types of moments around these types of people, so I'm gonna start to weave these people more into my life, and then the people I have the opposite types of moments with, I'm going to start to weed them out of my life.
Big facts. Big facts.
Yeah, and have a more magical life. Like, you know, it's you know, that's a real thing.
Yep. Yep.
That is a real thing.
Somebody said, have you ever thought about somebody and then they called you?
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah, I've thought about folks. I've had some wild moments. I've had a lot of moments. I've had a lot of spooky, unexplainable, can't be duplicated. Like, this is, you know, like I've had moments where, you know, my heart has stopped. And like, then, you know, like I was in the hospital. I had ictoastole. That's what it's called now. Back then we didn't know what it was, but it was ictoastole, where you have a seizure really bad and your heart stops.
Mm.
And so I'm in the hospital on the bed, flatline, and you know, I go out for a little while. Wife starts going crazy. Doctors is like consoling her, like, you know, he passed. You know, they having that moment. And then, you know, a few seconds later, you know, like I'm like, yo, I can't feel my arms. And they jumped out of their skin. They could not believe I was even talking.
Mm.
But my seizure was so crazy that not only did my heart stop, like my arms came out of the sockets and my leg was all, yeah, it was crazy.
Oh shit! Did you see the light?
Nah, I was actually I didn't know that I had to unpack it all later, but I didn't really know that I was unconscious because I was conscious the whole time.
Mm.
Yeah, I was conscious the whole time. So I saw them going crazy and woo woo. Like it was a time where I was like muffled, like where I was like talking and nobody could hear me.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Were you actually talking, or you just thought you were talking?
I was talking, like I felt like I was talking, like how I'm talking right now. It just nobody was responding. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And they was going through the motions of consoling her, and then I'm like I could see that, the flat line. I could see them consoling her. I could see the whole, and then I just was like, hey, hey. And then I started, I came back and they. So I've had a lot of moments, like even with my daughter. You know what I'm saying? The doctors were certain that my daughter was gonna die the night that her neck and spine was broken in 3 places. Her hips was crushed, her left, everything.
Mm-hmm.
They were certain that she wasn't going to make it she wasn't going to make it through the night alive. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? And, before you know it, I had her like back in school in a few months.
Damn.
So that's the story that really started.
Yeah, I
Like
remember we talked about that. You gave us some of that EnQi magic. She was locked back in. Thank you for the heads up. Now that was a me error. That was a me problem. I fucked something up on the extreme, but we're good now. I just got that back up. That was a me problem. Let me go ahead and delete that old one.
what happened? We crashed?
No, I streamed to the wrong channel. I was actually streaming to my other Kick channel, and then I actually just took this one down by accident. But yeah, you guys just gotta refresh. Yeah, this is so we should be back up on Kick as well. I got a lot of streams I do the Hotep Jesus Live, then I'm doing the chess stream, then I'm doing this one, then I'm doing so it's a lot going on.
Or maybe we was meant to be on that other channel.
Yeah, maybe.
You should have left us over there.
Somebody said they stole your story. Nah, what story they stole?
Oh yeah, that happens.
What story did they steal, Nah?
All kind of stuff.
Moderai, what up?
Yeah, all kind of stuff.
I know they steal your shit, but what they steal now?
No. I don't even want to give him no light because I think I know where he's going. But yeah. They done stole a lot of stuff.
Lord have mercy.
He talking about the crackhead, I believe.
The heart attack story? He said they stole the heart attack story.
He's talking about the crackhead. Yeah, that's a fact.
The crackhead story?
No. There's a crackhead who is now a popular herbal salesman. Who was telling the story, like he grabbed my story and tried to make it his story, but it's very different. Actually, what happened to him was he OD'd on crack cocaine.
Okay.
And he's trying to pass that off now as if something happened to his heart or he had a heart attack or whatever, but it's not that. He actually OD'd on crack cocaine.
Oh, he's like taking what happened to him and then putting your story over it.
Right.
To make it sound more grandiose.
Yeah.
What a scummy
But it's
ass.
working for him. He's doing what he do.
No, shout out to the crackheads.
Yeah, he doing his numbers.
So tonight we're talking about
heart health.
Heart health. I thought we was doing kidneys.
Stop that.
That's what you said. I got the text message. Chat. What does the thing say? Oh, you was joking when you said kidneys?
Yeah.
Oh, well, the name of the stream is Kidneys and Visceral Fat.
What?
That's what it say here. It say EnQi. I said, what we on tonight? You said kidneys, LOL. Then you said visceral fat.
Right. No, then I said, hold up.
Heart disease?
Oh, it didn't come through, but I could show it to you on my phone.
Oh, boy.
I could show you on my phone. I said heart disease. That's crazy. Wow, it don't have a delivery. Look at this. Let me text it to you.
Did you send it from your other number?
Yeah.
I got a message from your other number.
Yeah, that's exactly probably what happened. But look.
That's that Michigan Wi-Fi. Yep. They got two antennas in Michigan.
I was in the post office.
They got two antennas in Michigan.
You see it?
Yep. Yeah, he got boomer tech. You know these House of Conscious niggas don't know how to use technology.
Hey, listen. They got some controversy over there.
What controversy they got now? It's always controversy. You know, a side neta community.
I just want to pray for them over there. That's all. I ain't trolling. I ain't making no jokes.
Well, what happened?
No comments.
We want to know about the drama. One's in the chat if you want to know about the drama, man. We here for the chatty patty.
No, sir.
Who is it between?
No comment.
Tika, you know? I know Tika know. I ain't tapped in with Sa since forever. Yeah, we want the T. Spell the T.
Get you some bitters at AmericanHealer.website.
Get that blue magic.
Get that blue magic. Yeah, get that blue magic.
M4 said, nah, Tika, hush. Nah, M4, tell us what's up. Don't hold it back. Spill the tea. M4 said, don't say nothing. I'm putting you on timeout for being
You know what?
secretive.
It might be so much crazy stuff going on over there that nobody might not even specifically know you might be able to guess 10 to 15 different things before.
M4, you on timeout. 5 minutes. Go sit in timeout.
Unnecessary roughness.
Absolutely.
On you, not on him.
Absolutely, on me. Facts. That's
you said
right.
I'm taking the penalty.
I'm taking the penalty, nigga. 15 yards, repeat first down.
Yeah, that's right.
EnQi was in the whole Tepistan gossip last week. Tika, spill the beans. What happened? Tell us what we don't know. I'm gonna call Shaka and ask him. I know he know. Former attorney of Jeffrey Epstein, Roy Black, has died per Associated Press. Oh, damn. Breaking news. Yep. A lot of bodies gonna keep dropping. Y'all keep asking for that damn list. You gonna be on the list.
Crazy. Hold on. Former who?
Attorney for Epstein.
Okay. That's crazy right there. That's crazy right there. You know, Joe Rogan pressing them buttons.
What buttons?
The Epstein buttons. You know, Joe Rogan got a big platform, bro. Don't try to look like you don't know what I'm. Joe Rogan has a big platform over there. Joe Rogan has left the space where he can have casual conversation about things.
He's just having casual conversation.
No, sir. There's no such thing as casual conversation on Joe Rogan. Period. Anything on that platform is...
It's just a bro conversation.
Yeah, it's very, very... It's out there. So the Epstein thing is... And this is hot. Now, you said the attorney for Epstein has passed away, which is crazy because you know... If there is anything to know, you know the attorney knew. If there was anything to know, the attorney knew. That's attorney-client privilege, so the attorney has to know to be able to defend you, but the attorney can't be pressed to tell.
Tanah, 5-minute timeout for you, Tanah. I'm sick of you. 5-minute timeout for Tanah.
Oh my God! This is crazy. Wait a minute. You just got a 15-yard penalty on M4, and now you are in rare form tonight, HJ. How is you putting tonight? This is wild right now.
Putting the doc in timeout. I'm sick of y'all. Chat is over there acting up.
No, sir. The chat is alive. Chat is chatting. And that's hot right there. Epstein's attorney mysteriously that's hot right there.
Maybe he got heart disease.
Yeah, all right. That's crazy. That is wild. That is wild. So what is your final analysis on Epstein?
On Epstein, it's nothing we need to be concerned with. That's my final analysis.
Is he alive?
Oh, he's definitely alive.
Epstein is alive.
Epstein's alive.
Epstein did not die in a cell.
No, absolutely not. You got to be a fool to believe that.
So Epstein is alive.
Yeah, and well.
And well.
And well, yeah.
Did he spend a few dollars to get a new face?
Potentially. Some people said they seen Glenn. What'd you say? You saw him on TikTok, right? And they had some satellite footage of him. It's like he got the same
what
face.
What did you just say? Who did you just ask that?
Glenn in the chat.
Oh, Glenn. That was close to Ghislaine. I'm like, wait, who's watching this live stream? I'm like, well, who is HJ? Like, what is happening right now?
Ibiza. Yeah, he was in Ibiza. Yeah. Chilling.
We sure that was him or somebody that looked like him?
Wearing a 2-piece white linen suit. Drinking some clear drink. Yeah.
Are we sure that was him or that was AI?
That was him.
Was that a lookalike? You know we got 7 twins.
What?
Everybody got somebody that look like them. I mean, you know, the old folks say you got 7 twins, but we all got somebody we look like.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Everybody do got a twin. When I went to Africa, I saw everybody there. I saw all the homies when I went to Africa.
I mean, it's a couple of shots where you and Young Thug, you know.
Yo, why everybody say I look like Thug?
A few angles, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's some angles.
That's what Chad's son said. Chad's son said I look like Thug.
It's a fact. It's a fact. Some angles. So I just don't see him. I don't see that. I don't see Epstein. I don't see Epstein alive and free with the same face.
Oh, I do. I think it's possible, but he might have did the face off thing.
Yeah, I mean it's a lot. You know, it's out of range for, you know, like everyday folks.
Mm-hmm.
Because we don't really understand the value of money.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't realize that $10,000 puts you in the top 20% of wealth on earth. $10,000. That's it. Just $10,000. Like $10,000 cash or $10,000 in your checking account. Like, that puts you in the top 20% of the entire globe.
Yeah. Shout out to the top 10%. I'll see y'all in the chat.
So, you know, we don't really realize that. So, you know, most of us don't have the money to get like a whole actual brand new face along with brand new fingerprints, but you know, for the people with a few dollars, it's not that expensive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially if you in that type of situation, to spend $500,000 on a new identity or $1 million on a new identity, that's not really that much.
No. Get your new passport, ID, driver's license, whole nine.
Yeah. So he doesn't have to be.
I got a guy to hook you up if you need some money.
Listen, I don't feel like, you know, I don't feel like Epstein had to pull a Russell Simmons. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that he would pull a Russell Simmons.
Wow.
For what? Just get a whole new face, new identity, and be right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, be right here. You only need to go to like switch like you only need to leave the country to pull a Russell Simmons. Russell Simmons.
I know, but Ibiza's so much nicer.
I mean, these folks is moving around just because. I mean, he still got them acquired tastes, so he got to play certain places like third world. He got to be in certain places where he can still satisfy his taste.
Yeah. Well, Ibiza's first world. Ibiza's a you can't just be any old sloppy Joe and live in Ibiza. Okay, they got the yachts right off the coast.
Yeah, but that's not exactly first world.
Why is it not? Spain?
Cause
Spain's a
yeah,
rich country.
America's first world, like where Walmart is at. Ibiza is like that's
That's,
a little more affluent.
oh, step up.
Yeah, that's a little more
Oh,
affluent.
that's S tier.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
A little
Yeah.
more affluent.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah,
They
you
don't even
gotta
like. You can't even be black and live in Spain.
you gotta go bottom shelf or top shelf. You can't be where Joe Schmo can touch you.
Yeah. That is true. Ibiza
Yeah,
is different. Yeah.
yeah. Because if you in a super poor place, you can satisfy those cravings because your dollar goes a lot further. And if you in a very affluent place, you can satisfy those weird cravings because, well, there's other folks there with those cravings.
Facts. Facts. Yeah.
So, but if you're in a regular place where average people are, it's very difficult to satisfy those cravings because you might get yourself killed.
Glance at the TikTok video gone too.
Ain't no TikToks floating around with Epstein having a drink. What do we even expect to be happening? Like, yeah, that ain't gonna sit around long. But I wouldn't believe that was actually Epstein. I think if Epstein is, and I was saying that from the very beginning, that story of Epstein getting killed immediate, like that sounds crazy. That sounds crazy. And now that Puffy been found innocent, I think it just makes more sense. And I'm not linking Puffy to Epstein or putting him in the same pod or anything like that. But now that Puffy's been found innocent, I think with Puffy's connections and his friends and his peoples and his ties, I think we all can say that Epstein's connections was another tier. It was another level. So Puff's found innocent is to me is equivalent in my weird way of seeing the world of Epstein, like his people's like, listen, bro, there's no way we can get you. Did you had all them get out of jail free cards, champ. We gotta, yeah, we can't get you. There's no lawyer on earth, ain't no judge. Just listen. This is what we got for you. We're gonna have to find you. We gonna have to get you. Yeah, we got to throw the book at you, and then we hit you on the. We got you. We're gonna sneak you out the back. Don't worry. Don't we gonna put you together. But this is the last hurrah for you. We're gonna get you a new face. You got to go somewhere and chill out and just. Yeah, ride on off in the sunset. We're gonna get you a Hitler package.
Oh, Hitler package.
Well, that's kind of what happened. I mean, they never found Hitler's body. There's no confirmation on Hitler.
I think he moved to Argentina, right?
Listen, again, no confirmation. They never found his body. It's few sightings, just like Homeboy said they seen him on TikTok. They seen. Listen, there's been a few sightings, but hey, there's no conclusive dead Hitler body that's been identified and woo woo woo. Like, they just had a building that was blowed up and they found a few teeth or something. Like it was a very loose identification. So, if they can do that for the world boogeyman in, the 40s or like 100 years ago almost. Come on. With the technology we got right now, like, come on.
Yep. Yep. I'm looking for somebody to be my body double.
Hey,
I might get Tari to do it. We're gonna get facial reconstruction for Tari just in case I gotta.
listen, you playing. When Jamie Foxx, listen, when Jamie Foxx did his show and he brought out his double, I was Dang. I was like, yo, this is crazy.
You think Jamie Foxx got a double?
He brung him out on stage.
What do you mean he brought him out on stage?
Oh, when Jamie Foxx went through his situation and he came out and he did his show, his first show out, and he's, what had happened was, that was the name of his show. What had happened was. When he did the What Had Happened Was show, he brung his doppelganger out on stage. And homeboy looked just like him, just a little skinnier. Like that was spooky.
Chat, somebody give me a link. I ain't never seen this. Sorry, Glenn, my bad. I got a little distracted.
With the size of Hotepistan, I know it's at least one or two people that actually seen that show. That's like, no, it's a fact. He brung him
out. That's crazy.
Yeah, Jamie Foxx brung him out.
Tara, you down to get facial reconstruction to be my body double?
All you gotta do is connect with Dub.
Who?
Young Thug. Y'all already like, that's gonna be the cheapest surgery right there, because y'all already close.
Oh, we put this article up on the screen real fast. Somebody in the chat requested EnQi gonna kill me for this shit after you see the replay.
What article is it?
Huh?
What article?
It's nothing. It's just,
Nah, come on. What you got there? Hot.
You see on the replay.
I gotta figure out how to see this.
Now you gonna go look. It's the red. It's the red. It's the red. That red is something else, boy. Natty. You looking at the stream now?
Me?
Oh yeah, on X.
No, I'm trying to find it. I'm about to get to it though.
You're just doing a little research. Let me know when you find the episode on X. It's right on my page. I'll bring the article up on the screen.
Oh, tab. Yeah, I know. Wait, I'm at the top of this. Oh yeah, there I'm at, right there. Yeah, I'm on it.
You see that?
Name now. I'm trying to rewind it. Wait, what is this? Boo.
Huh?
Politics is a dirty game, and now you could play it.
No, yeah. You see that almond milk on your screen?
No. I just seen boobs.
I just seen boobs. We definitely get canceled for that one.
Yeah, I just see it's nothing.
It's just some famous girl from Miami.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Who is that?
She's in the culture. Yes, Jules is her name.
She's in Hotepistan?
Oh no. She's of the culture. She's an almond white. I mean an almond milk white.
I don't know what that means.
Mediterranean.
Almond milk white.
Yeah, white people that can tan.
Okay. Almond milk white.
Yeah, they're almond milks. Mediterranean.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Almond milk white. I've never heard of that before. Back in the days, they used to say they was green.
That's what they used to say?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
That olive complexion. They used to call them green.
Oh, yeah, right. Olive complexion. Yeah. We call them almond milk. I call them Mediterraneans.
Almond milk.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought that was like a breast. I thought that was a breast milk, like a vegan breast milk.
Yeah, it's close. You're close. Yeah. Italian and Greek, yeah. Yeah, that's that Mediterranean.
Italian Greek.
Sorry, Glenn, we got a little distracted. It was
mixed with a little plastic surgery. Is that what we?
I don't know if she has plastic surgery. I think that's natural. I think she's natural. She's always been on the thicker
natural?
side.
Hold on. Now, you say you think that's natural. We gotta be.
Did she get any work done, chat? I'm pretty sure she's natural. Glam said she is not natural. What'd she get done? Did she get her boobs done?
What about her lips?
Her lips. That's not natural.
I don't think so.
No.
No.
Mad Dog said,
Yeah, I don't think her lips are natural.
Mad
It's
Dog,
possible. It's possible.
Mad Dog, this ain't natural.
It's possible.
That's not natural.
It's very possible that it is, but it's also very possible that it's not.
She got filler. She probably got the filler in her lips. She got that Kylie Jenner lip filler. Yeah. Her ass not real? Really? It's sloppy though. How is it not real?
Wait, so we can see. Wait, I'm clearly must be missing some photos. Like I can't see that in this picture.
Oh, she's got plenty of booty pictures on her profile. She's not shying away from.
Okay, so how did she get onto our video just now? Like,
I was doing some research, and then the algorithm distracted me. Yeah.
What? What just happened right now? Yo, so hold on. So you gonna put M4 in timeout. You put Tanai in timeout, and then you throw Homegirl on the live stream. Listen, I'm gonna have you picked up again. I told you we'd already started a task force, the MIB. After the show is over, them people is gonna pick you up again. They are on you. Then my man try to say this is almond milk. That's very interesting right there.
I'm just doing research, just a little research, nothing crazy.
Research. That is not research right there. I don't even know what type of research. What were you researching?
Peaches and cream.
Oh, HJ trolling. He trying to get us canceled tonight. That's you trying to get us canceled tonight. Last week you said that the women not supposed to have a job. They not supposed to read nothing. Now you done put Homegirl on the screen. We in trouble. It's hot over here.
I got a vaccine injury, man. You gotta forgive me. I'm a little vaccine injured.
It's hot over here.
I gotta call VAERS.
You be trolling. HJ be trolling.
My bad, y'all. Speaking of heart disease, now that I got my heart racing, what do we want to talk about with heart disease? What? Oh my Lord, Jesus Christ! What the hell is going on?
You done went down a rabbit hole. Stop clicking. Don't press no more buttons. Come on to the Zoom and don't press no more of those buttons.
All right, let me click on this.
Yeah, get out of. Look at how he looking around at his screen. You just know the devil is busy right now. Now look how he look. We gotta analyze. So now he calling this almond milk right here. And then when he looking up the knowledge, he got the nerve to say Google demons. Now, how you going to call the Google demons that's providing you with knowledge and information? You Google, no. That's the breast demons. We got this. This is not almond milk here. This is.
We done gave the whole chat heart disease. My bad, y'all. It's definitely that apex. If you taking that apex, man,
it can happen.
It could happen.
That's a fact. You get them testosterone surges, and it just, it'll happen. I can certify that. That is a certified biological neurochemical fact. Testosterone surge. It gets you. You didn't click the wrong. You didn't click when you should have clacked. You did when you were supposed to hit the X out the screen, you hit the other box and it blew up on the whole screen. You sent the wrong message, and now you got 2-3 other links. It get crazy.
It's crazy out here, man. It is absolutely crazy out here. Oh, Jesus. I don't know what to do. It's just wild out here. This is crazy.
So visceral fat.
Visceral fat. Yeah, let's talk about
fat.
Visceral fat. Yeah.
I think she surgically had her visceral fat removed.
What?
No, visceral fat is a killer.
A killer.
Visceral fat is a killer. So,
Visceral fat. Let's see.
fat is-
Let's see what the
Now-
Google demon's saying.
No, Google Angels. The Google Angels. Whatever clicking, whatever button pressing you did, those are the demons that led you to Shorty in the red dress. In fact, isn't that a thing? Devil in the red dress? Yeah, that's the devil in the red dress. No, that's the Google Angels there. We're gonna show some love to the AI, to the ancestors disguised as AI.
Oh, this is what all the rich Arab dudes got. And this is the dad bod, deep belly fat or active fat, type of body fat stored deep within the abdominal cavity surrounding organs like the liver, stomach, and intestines. Unlike subcutaneous fat, which is easily pinchable, visceral fat is hidden from the view. While visceral fat is normal, too much can be dangerous to your health. Wow.
No, visceral fat is the killer. And I don't even like that article you just read.
That's from the demons.
Go back, and where did they give you the example of visceral fat at? Like run through that again.
It's got
What body parts did it say?
the belly,
No, go ahead. It gave you an example of a few. Go ahead. What
liver, stomach,
Yeah.
intestines, abdominal cavity.
Yeah, see, that's the problem.
What?
That's not the most, like that's. See, I got, how many minutes we into this video? How long we been live?
49 minutes.
49 minutes in. See, I made it 49 for y'all at home. Okay, I made it 49 minutes through this video without saying that I have a new book out on something. But I have a new book out on something. But Kitchen Chemistry Part 2. Kitchen Chemistry is one of my most popular books.
I need that one. That's the one I gotta get.
People really like the Kitchen Chemistry book. And now I have Kitchen Chemistry Part 2 coming out. So Kitchen Chemistry Part 2 is where we're debuting the Nefrauticals. Yeah, we debuting the Nefrauticals. And a part of that, it's not out yet. It'll be out another day or two.
You made that term up.
Nefrauticals?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Because a part of, like, I started off the book on a rant. About, so me and my children having a conversation one day. And I had already been working on the Kitchen Chemistry Part 2 for a minute. But we get into this concept about old folks and ugly and beauty and just, like why it is that in certain neighborhoods people live older. And I was telling them is because, in the hood, the neighborhoods are ugly. The neighborhoods are ugly and the people are ugly. So you don't live that long. I'm serious. When you move to a better neighborhood, the neighborhood is beautiful and the people are beautiful. In fact, what sparked the conversation was me and Chase on our run because he noticed it. Like soon as we crossed the invisible barrier into Detroit, people got angry. Now, mind you, it's the first thing in the morning. We left the house to start our run at 5 o'clock. So we probably made it to Detroit. Around, I want to say maybe 3 hours, somewhere between 2 and 3 hours it took us to get to Detroit. It didn't take us long to get to Detroit. We was in Detroit somewhere around 7 a.m. and there was a black lady walking her dog, and immediately she like looked at us, rolled her eyes, sucked her teeth, and like pulled the dog. It was one of them little foo-foo dogs. And she pulled it like, cause we like, how you doing? And you know, like he waved to the dog, and she like looked at us, rolled her eyes, sucked her teeth, and pulled the dog away. And when she did that, he looked at me instinctively and like, oh, we must be in Detroit. And I was like, yeah, yeah, we just crossed it about a block back. And then another guy pulled up on us in the car, and he was like ice grilling us and rolled his window down and said a few cuss words to us and
For what?
just neighborhood, you know, just neighborhood, you know, just he just, you know, just
Was y'all wearing the
older
wrong
guy too. He was
colors?
like, no, older guy. You know, he just hit us with a little old, you know, old folk cussing out. Like when we went to the gas station to pee, the guy working behind the counter, you know what I'm saying? You know, I tried to ask, you know, hey, how you doing? We're gonna use it. He just looked at me like it was, you know. And so we kept jogging. We did our thing, you know, whatever. And then we jogged back. And as we crossed the invisible line again, immediately each person that passed, hey, how you doing? Hey, how you know, it's like so it has a lot. We don't really understand like this temples. Like I'm talking about things and I can tell that people understand the words I'm saying, but they don't understand the concepts. They don't really grasp it.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm telling folks that computer architecture is Kemetic,
Mm-hmm.
they don't fully understand what that means. Computer architecture is Kemetic. They literally got computer architecture from the temple layouts, the way the temples are structured. The way the temples are structured is to, that's why the geometry is highly specific. That's why they were able to get to a point where they can make pyramids and certain, because the geometry was highly specific. The geometry wasn't highly specific like just because. You know, they weren't like, oh yeah, let's show the world forever how deep we could get with math. Like that wasn't, it was about the energy. It was about how energy moves in spaces because we're deaf to 99% of the sound and we're blind to 99% of the light. So they understood that and realized they can build structures that can do things we can't. And we can use the structures to tap into spaces that we can't. So yeah, we are part of these structures. We don't realize that where we are, the landscape, the feng shui, they got that from the Yellow River people, which migrated out of North Africa. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all of those are Kemetic folks, and
Wait,
you know, so
what? The
the
yellow
f-
people migrated out of Kemet.
no, the Yellow River people. So the Chinese Asian culture, like the feng shui and the I Ching and all of those things come out of Kemet, folks that moved up into the Yellow River region. And the folks from the Yellow River region had all of their stuff, like all of you know, they got ran down on and, you know, they got, you know, they took some L's and culture spread. But the Yellow River people are the people that all of China has to thank for like feng shui and I Ching and or I King, you know what I'm saying? I King or I Jing,
But you said the Yellow River people. Them people was in the Yellow River's in China.
yeah,
So it was African people in China.
yeah,
We was
yeah.
Chinese.
No, we were not.
Chinese was African.
Correct.
Oh shit.
Yeah. The early folks in China, there was some black populations in China. So I wouldn't necessarily go as far as to say all early Chinese people were black. Like I've seen some people post that. I wouldn't go that far, but I would say there was some early populations in China that were black, absolutely.
I saw this Chinese man try to prove that Chinese people were their own people, and then he went and did all the tests and found out they was African.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can't. That's not going to work out well. That's not going to work out well. Yeah, that's not going to work out well.
I think the only person who is like its own thing, well, technically white people are mutations as well. But I just don't know if they're mutations of the African.
See, I don't necessarily subscribe to the mutation thing either.
No, I'm going by the genetic haplogroup thing. Like when they talk about
Yeah.
like the haplogroups, they be like, this is African, this is African, this is African, and then everything else is classified as a mutation.
Right. The haplogroup science is not.
It's
This is
not
the thing about all science. We have to realize that science is always certified and locked in for a generation or two.
right.
Then the next generations come through with groundbreaking research paradigm shifting, and then all of a sudden we got to throw this out. But
Right.
we forget that there were generations where certain things were the law to them, and then all of a sudden there's a paradigm shift discovery, and then we got to throw out. So I just never look at things with like the absolute certainty level, because I know it's a possibility that we can make some new discoveries and throw some stuff out. So
Yeah.
I've already seen some cracks in the dam of the haplotype science. So I've never
Really?
really, yeah, yeah, yeah. I've never really totally been sold out on the haplotype thingy,
Mm.
because the haplotype thingy is, I ain't gonna say solely based on single nucleotide polymorphisms, but it's heavily tied into that. And so, yeah, that we could last a few generations with haplotype science, and then we'd be blown away by some new discoveries. So I just think that nature, you know, like, so I don't think that man was an accident. So like we have atheist ideas, and I try to be very careful about weeding them out and distrusting all of them. I like to weed out atheist ideas from my mind and watch that. I'm very hyper vigilant for atheist ideas. And so the idea that life came about as an accident, and people came about as an accident, is what creates the notion that there has to be one origin for people, and then everyone else comes from that, like a mistake of the mistake. So it was a mistake that people were created in the first place, and then it out of more mistakes created came these other different types of people from the mistake of the mistake. I'm like, hold on, hold on, hold on. That's a lot of complex mistakes. Like that math is not mathing. Like we're talking about a one in a sextillion possibility of like that's the math is not even mathing with that. You know what I'm saying? So I just
Yeah.
think it's possible that I think it's a lot more possible that environment, and that's kind of what I'm going back to with computer architecture. Environment plays a lot stronger of a role of life forms that are created and life forms that go extinct, and so in a warm, lush green environment, you have a particular type of life form that will be created. And then in a cold, environment that doesn't really have many plants, you'll have, a different type of life form, created there. So I think it's absolutely possible that white folks have an origin story and black folks have an origin story.
Created by who?
I'm not ready for that, bro. I just wasn't ready to look over on my screen. Yo, What is wrong with HJ tonight? You cannot put Tanai on time out and then had on them glasses. What is happening right now? I better not have no glasses on like that.
You should see what we got on your head.
This is foul. This is just wrong, people that are watching. This is just wrong right now.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I got ADD, man. I'm sorry, y'all.
Yeah, this is wrong.
So who created white people? Yakub?
The master of all trolls, like this. Lord Trollington. We're gonna start Hotep Jesus, aka Lord Trollington. You cannot put an angel thing on and then also say Yakub at the same time. You cannot. Wait, I'm about to say, you totally disappeared off the screen for a minute.
My bad. So who created this nigga? Who created white folks? It wasn't Yakub?
Wow, who created this nigga? So now you bringing the troglodyte. You bringing that. You bringing the troglodyte. You are on fire tonight. I just want to say the views and opinions expressed. Wait a minute, I can't. The host cannot. You are not covered under that disclaimer. Yeah, we just had to apologize. HJ is going wild tonight. HJ is Hulk Hogan. Just imagine if Hulk Hogan got too high and started clotheslining the audience members. Like he just ran out into the, because Hogan hit you with the clothesline and then come with the leg drop. So clearly Hogan then got too high tonight and started clotheslining the audience members.
I was trying to fix something, and then I ended up in this weird place. I was in here trying to fix something.
What weird place? You've been in a lot of weird places. You was in a weird place when the red dress came on the screen. You in a lot of weird places tonight.
I was trying to find something, and then shit just got a little crazy. And then I found out you could do this. I didn't even know you could do all of this. I'm sorry. I apologize. My bad, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. My bad.
HJ had an edible. He had a brownie or something tonight. So he's under a lot of stress and pressure. He is educating and entertaining thousands of people every week. He got his Moorish. That's your Moorish outfit right there. That is your Moorish outfit right there.
I was trying to do something for my future streams, because I want to change my camera position. And then, shit kind of went left. What is this?
Loading.
Is that what that says, loading?
Loading, like your brain is not on yet. Loading.
Oh, this is fly right here. Let's rock with this. All right, we're going to rock with this. All right, here we go. How does that look? That's fly right there. So who created white people? So are we created by aliens? The young Pharaoh said we aliens, and young Pharaoh is, huh?
Stop that. If I ever get to Joe Rogan's platform, I have all of these bones to pick with Joe Rogan.
What he do?
He says all of these crazy things.
We wasn't created by aliens?
Stop that.
Anunnaki or something like that. We wasn't. We was aliens.
No.
You said it was no accident that we're here.
No, listen. It's It very much depends on how far we're willing to take the word alien. We would have to bend it, but there's a scientific.
Extraterrestrial.
We could, yeah, but not. It's not spaceships flying. Like it's not. It's not that.
You said we was green.
We are green, but that ain't got. That's not. That's not that.
If
That's
we
not that. We are green. The sun is green.
are we from this planet?
Absolutely.
We are indigenous to this planet. We didn't crash land here like Kal-El and
Okay,
crypto.
well, first of all, even if somebody a long time ago crash landed here, we didn't crash land here. I was born in New York City. Okay, there's a whole lot of like we are all here. Like we are all Earthlings.
So we didn't evolve from a single cell organism.
Evolved from a single cell organism. In the space, if you say the term evolve, we just got to be hypersensitive around that because there are people who believe in Charles Darwin's theory of evolution and they cannot separate the scientific term evolve from Charles Darwin's usage of the term evolve. And so I always have to be careful that if I say evolve, people don't take that to mean that I co-sign, second, or in any shape, form, or fashion believe that Charles Darwin was anything more than a racist fairy tale maker.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Damn.
Charles Darwin, none of what he put in his book was accurate.
None of what he put in his book was accurate.
None of it. No part of it.
Wow. So what is the truth
Charles
of
Darwin, listen, in order to even make Charles Darwin seem pseudoscientific, they had to get rid of half they had to hide the title of the book.
what you mean?
Look up the original title of Charles Darwin's
Oh,
book.
I think you showed me that before.
That's right.
Species and means of natural selection and or the preservation of favored races in the struggle for
There
life.
you go. The preservation of favored races. So that's not even a scientific book. That is a racist propaganda book masquerading as science. It just so happened that we had a lot of black, quote unquote, militants that did not read because we have a allergy to reading. So we had a lot of black militant scholars that had allergies to reading that accidentally promoted the outer Africa theory without understanding what they were promoting. They thought they were promoting a pro-black concept.
And that's not so out of Africa theory is actually anti-black.
Absolutely, that is 100% white supremacy. The outer Africa theory is the core of white supremacy.
What?
That is a fact.
Damn. I might be a white supremacist.
The outer Africa theory is the core of white supremacy. The outer Africa theory is a piece of a larger story.
Okay.
So the piece, because we didn't read, because we didn't get the larger story, we ran away with the small piece that was told to us. It's like looking on the back cover of a book and you see like 3 paragraphs and you grab that and you be like, yo, this is, you never read what's actually in the book. You just grab them 3 back and then we ran with that. And then because we got that from elders that we grew fond of, we grew a respect for, we never G-checked it. We just like, nah, the elder said this, or Baba such and such, or such and like Baba such and such said this. So what are you saying, EnQi? You going against such and such? Like, oh. I'm not going against the person. I am just correcting the misinformation. The outer Africa theory is fraudulent. There's no such thing as black folks walking out of Africa and they walk so far that their melanin fell off. Like that is not a real thing. We have to stop telling that is a fairy tale.
Well, they came out of Africa and crossbred with the Neanderthal.
Unnecessary roughness. That is not a fact. You know how you know that's not a fact? Because quite recently they did tests to show that Africans do not have Neanderthal DNA.
No, but white people have African DNA, right?
Africans do not have Neanderthal DNA.
Right. But white people have Neanderthal DNA.
That just means that white folks are closely related with Neanderthal.
Well, that doesn't mean they crossbred to become human.
Why?
Because you got the hue man, which is the colored man. And the colored man.
Getting into some spaces now. You got them, so you changing them glasses and all them, you done went from the red dress. It's getting crazy over here. It's getting very X-Files-ish. It's getting very, Tanai cannot co-sign any of these things right now in a formal setting right now.
This is what the ancestors taught us.
No, sir. We are not putting this on the ancestors. This is what some elders that that may have remixed a few things.
So what's the truth, man?
Well, here's the out of Africa story, and we kind of know it. Like the Africans were very industrious and curious, so they start walking out of Africa, and then they walked out of Africa so far, they forgot how to get back to Africa, and when they got stuck in the cold climate, they lost their melanin because it was so cold and they didn't get enough sunlight and the vitamin D and the folate, and their melanin just went all the way down. Even though we have people that live like in Alaska that just been up there for hundreds of years that have retained their melanin with no problem.
The Eskimos.
Yeah, so it's like, wait, what? How did that? That's scientifically that does not show this then did that. Not to mention if we add common sense, right? If we actually put real people in the story, like walking. First of all, people aren't wearing clothes in Africa. It's very hot. So if we're walking, degrees doesn't go from 90 degrees to 40 degrees. That doesn't happen. You got to go from a climate where it's 90 to a climate where it's like 80, 70, 60, 50, 40. So it doesn't go like that. So think about it. We would have just went back to the house a long time ago before we got to 40, to freezing cold.
So what's the truth?
What's the truth is that that's a made up story. That's a made up story because the larger story is that nature, right? Because there's no God, there's no intelligence. So it's up to the new creature to enslave and make extinct its predecessors. So that's the justification for slavery. So first there's monkeys, then there's black folks. And so the black folks are supposed to tame and make extinct the monkeys. And then there's white folks, and the white folks' job is to tame and make extinct the black folks.
What?
So as we're telling that story, that's white supremacy. That's literally the foundation of it. Which is the reason why they were saying like black folks are not fully human. We're like, and then we have fast forward many years after Charles Darwin, we get to Dred Scott,
So what's the truth?
What do you mean, what's the truth?
Where did the white man come from?
His own. Why does he have to come from? Why doesn't he have his own creation? Why can't we respect
everything? Everything has an origin story. Okay, we didn't just appear on the planet.
You know what the Kemetic origin story is?
What's the Kemetic origin story?
That we all came from water.
What?
Yeah. The Kemetic origin story is that we all came from water.
So, wait, you mean
The
like,
tears, the tears of Re turned into men.
so we came up out the ocean?
Well, science agrees with Kemet. Kemet says the tears of Re became people. Science agrees.
So we was frogs.
I'm not necessarily going to go that far, but the early origins of the mixtures, the ingredients for DNA. There's alkaline pools, and there's some articles that are very a lot more conclusive, we'll say, than the theories that have been floating around.
Cause like when we're in the womb, we got tails. And we look sort of like lizards, and then we got
What
this.
we go through, yeah, we go through like a kind of like a few million years worth of.
Thank you. A few million
Yeah,
years worth of what?
like you can see the different transformations as we going into human. Like the embryo, you can see how it looks like
Oh,
this, and it looks like that, and then it
right.
looks like, yeah.
Yeah. So you're saying that is the same, or potentially the same evolution to become human.
Well, nature is very, very simple.
Okay.
Nature is very simple. You know what I'm saying? It just uses the same stuff over and over and over. So if we first realize that the illusion of life is like our individuality. So like when we look in the mirror, it's nose, lips, cheeks, ears, hands, arms, whatever. Instead of thinking of ourselves as a cellular type, like we're a bunch of cells.
Right.
Yeah. But if we think, we don't really think that way though. We understand it because we've heard it, we get it, but we don't really think that. We don't embrace that. Like we don't really look at ourselves as a bunch of cells. When we look in the mirror, we just see one person. We don't see a trillion cells with a bunch of bacteria creeping and crawling around. Like we don't see that, but that's actually what we are. The planet is still run by single cell organisms. Earth is a single cell, like it's about cells. And so when you start to get to complex life, it's just a bunch of cells coming together to have a greater learning experience.
I'm not sure if I believe that or not.
There's no belief required.
That would mean we are our final form. Human is the final form.
No,
Because
no, no, it
okay,
wouldn't.
so then there's another step for us.
Possibly. It would just be determined by how much our environment changes.
Okay.
Which brings me back to the first thing I was saying early on about ugly kills and computer architecture and exact geometry and symmetry. Like that's a very important thing. How energy moves around in a space. And on a macro scale, we are a part of in the same way you take a computer chip or a motherboard, and the architecture is important because that's how the light, the electricity, like the energy and information is going to move through there based on the architecture. That's happening in a big space. And we're a part of that. So this is how we could walk into a room and feel the energy in that room. So some of us that's, more tuned in than others, but it's the real thing. And architecture and certain, like that, we can control a space like that. And that's what I was saying about the Asians, because they took feng shui from the Yellow River peoples. And, that's a whole science of incorporating temple style architecture, or at least the science behind temple style architecture, into your house, to your apartment. moving your furniture into certain spaces to control how energy moves around in your house. Like that's a very real thing. And people who take that serious just have longer, healthier lifespans. You know what I'm saying? Like when you find neighborhoods that have more trees, the people are going to live longer and be more active in those spaces. When you go to neighborhoods where there's more concrete and more glass, the people are going to have shorter, more angrier, they're going to have shorter lifespan, and they're going to have a nastier disposition. Like, this is just facts.
So ugly people are banned from Hotepistan. That's what I get out of this. And we've got to work on our feng shui. I have some architecture ideas for Hotepistan. You know, I want to go with something that has some acoustic benefits, some solar benefits, some wind benefits. You know,
we're gonna live longer.
Yeah.
People are gonna live longer and be way more active. That's why people like in rural settings. But it's just natural. See, the thing is, where it gets crazy, it gets twisted, is the idea of beauty. And because people don't understand how important controlling the standard of beauty is, they can't really, like, it seemed like we trolling and playing. They don't understand how serious it is. Like, the idea of beauty. This is why heart attacks is so high in the Black community, because most of the Black community is trapped in neighborhoods. Most of the Black community is trapped living in ugly places, which means that your cortisol level is going to be way higher. Your amygdala is going to be like nasty. It's going to have lesions and pus, and it's going to be scarred up. It's going to be terrible, you know. So it absolutely plays a role and translates to health. You know what I'm saying? But again, the American and European standard of beauty is like a 13-year-old boy, because it's still Greek. And remember, the Greek gods were into young boys. You know what I'm saying? So that's the standard of beauty. We got it twisted. Like, we think that, oh no, it's a skinny white women. No, it's skinny white women, because skinny white women look like little boys.
Who said this last Thursday, chat? Chat, who said this last Thursday, chat? And Uncle Hotep started tripping. Y'all remember that? We just talked about this.
What you said last Thursday?
Exactly what you just said.
Oh, wow. There you go. That's that thing again.
Exactly what you just said. I was telling Uncle Hotep, I said, white men are attracted to skinny white girls because they look like little boys.
Okay, I'm not sure that's exactly what we you know what? I should have knew he was trolling. I have to watch Hotep. We got to watch HJ.
That's what you just said.
We're going to pray for HJ. That is absolutely not what I just said. You just threw a blanket statement out on all white folks. That is great. You are just on fire tonight.
It's close enough.
No, sir. You had an edible. It's okay. He had an edible.
What did you say? What did you say?
I'm just moving on. I'm just going to move on. The Kemetic standard of beauty was the windpipe and the heart.
Okay.
The Kemetic standard of beauty was the windpipe and the heart, because that's where the gods, the universal energies, the powers came into the human body and acted through the human body. And so that was the most beautiful place. And so nature is the standard of beauty.
Yeah, because that's when a child takes his first breath, that's when it's imbued with the spirit, that first breath, right?
I do agree with you, but I'm just so scared to agree with anything you have to say right now. I'm on high alert. But I do really want to be like, yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. You're just hot right now. Like Neph said, I'll make it hot. EnQi won't even agree with you. You hot right now. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's, so we've had the idea of what beauty is perverted so much so to the point where we really have like beauty supply stores set up in our neighborhoods so that people think they can go and actually purchase supplies of beauty from these places. And they go, EnQi, no, that's not what it really means. I'm like, are y'all insane? That's exactly what that means, which is the reason why that's what those are called, beauty supply stores. They have a supply of beauty in there, and you can purchase it.
Right.
And they sell nothing but toxic chemicals in there. Lace
Ooh.
fronts and perms and all kinds of pure madness is in there. You know what I'm saying?
Sprays.
Yeah. The beauty supply store is actually your kitchen, which is the reason why we created the term Nefrauticals for the new book coming out, Kitchen Chemistry Part 2. Yeah, the real beauty supply store is your kitchen. You know what I'm saying? That's where you put your beauty supply items at, your fruits, your vegetables. If you're into dairy or meat, you know, go top shelf. Like my adopted mom taught me about liquor. She said, you shouldn't drink nothing. But if you go and drink, you want to go top shelf. I was like, what does that mean? She was like, it's too much to explain to you. Just the ones you can't afford, that's probably what you should have. Anything you can afford to drink at your age, boy, you shouldn't be drinking.
This is facts. You do
I was
get a
like,
better high when you do top shelf.
I was like, okay. So yeah, we just gonna go ahead and get that Boca Chica and that E and J. And we're gonna mix it together. We're gonna mix the clear and the brown together. And
Oh,
somebody
wow.
going to jail tonight and somebody else is going to the hospital.
That's a recipe for disaster right there.
But that's the ugly environment. See, that's the type of behavior you do at pastime in those types of places. That's how you
Sidewalk be all broke up.
everything.
Yeah, it's nothing beautiful about it at all. The streets of Otepistan are beautiful. They're paved in gold.
Talk that talk.
Yeah. Yeah.
As
They
long
were,
as there's some trees, though, we need some trees.
oh, yeah, we've got lots of trees. We have a cotton plantation for our slaves. Yeah, it's a beautiful place. We have lots of trees. Greenhouse. Yeah.
High plantation. I feel like we turning this into an intellectual version of Choo Choo and Unk. You ever see that show?
Nah. Is that the African
Oh,
show?
no.
Oh, what is
Choo Choo and Unk is an old man and a young boy, and the old man just abuses his uncle on the live stream, and people tune in. They got mad views. I saw my son watching it one day. I was like, "Yeah, what is that? Don't turn this on again. What is
abusing
this?"
them like how?
Like, I mean, it's kind of loosely scripted, so it's like comedy, but
Is he hitting them?
it's,
Or is more mental abuse?
listen, it's a lot of people that watch that. It's comedy, but it's a lot of people that watch it. I'm sure people in your chat know what I'm talking about.
That's what I do to Unc every Thursday.
Yeah, and then you have leftover energy, and you just trolling, trolling the whole KeMedicine. You've been trolling since we went live tonight.
I'm just trying to get the best out of the information here that you've presented with us tonight.
That
I'm
no,
trying to understand.
that no,
We
sir,
haven't
that-
gotten a lot of answers, by the way. We have not. We don't know the origin of people. You know, you've dispelled the
Yeah.
myth that we are
Listen, I've been
Anunnaki.
talking about environment all night, and I'm saying this environment of trolling is not conducive to those answers. This is a very hostile environment for that type of information to this. That's
I
not
don't think it's that hostile.
what you just said. All last week you said women should not work or read or run businesses. This week you said all white men like little boys. This is you are on fire. You are on fire. Like you have outdone yourself.
There's some context missing there. There's some context missing there.
Some context missing.
Yeah. Specifically
Yeah, but-
white women with no ass.
What's the context?
White women with no ass look like little white boys.
Well, technically, women with no breast and no butt look like men. Like all of them, black, Chinese, white. Like it's if you don't have a feminine body, then it's. I mean, because that's kind of like how we distinguish at a distance. Like before we start talking and exchanging ideas and voice and other those things to kick in, at a distance, it's body shape and type and walk. You know.
Right. Right.
So it's the world that we live in is getting very different.
So we don't know the origin of people. You don't believe in creation theory. You think we come from salamanders. I'm confused here.
None of those statements. I don't. I'm not co-signing any of those. That did not say we came from salamanders.
Pharaoh said we are aliens.
Stop that. Pharaoh says a lot of things that Joe Rogan says, which is why I have a bone to pick with Joe Rogan.
He said it before Joe Rogan.
That is the problem. Joe Rogan is picking up crazy things from crazy people and repeating it.
It might be some truth to it.
No, it's not.
You haven't told us why we not Anunnaki, why we don't come from the Sirius star system.
Well, I said we're not Anunnaki because we are Earthlings. We are born right
But
here.
our ancestors could have crash landed here from another planet. They could have traveled here from another planet. They could have leapfrogged. If you think about the order of the planets, the order of the planets follow this state of matter, the states of matter. So the next closest planet to the sun from us is technically
that would be very bad. Listen, that would be very bad parenting.
What? What's the next closest planet? Ain't it Venus?
No, listen to what I'm saying. That would be very bad parenting.
What?
If they came from another planet, dropped us off here, and never came back. Those are like, are you saying that our ancestors are deadbeat parents?
No, I'm saying that they probably leapfrogged from Venus.
So hold on. So you have an intergalactic out of Africa theory.
No, intergalactic.
Hold on, dude, listen to what I'm saying. Out of Africa theory is that we were walking out of Africa because we got curious and then we lost our way home. And
No.
We lost our way. So
No.
So these folks came from Sirius or some other solar system.
Venus.
Venus is right down the way. That's not that far.
That's where we hopped from. Venus was the last planet to have humans on it. And we hopped to this planet. Just like we're on this planet and we're trying to hop to Mars, humans have hopped planets continually as they start to get pulled closer to the sun.
I won't dispute that because, we've seen the ruins on some other places that I can't necessarily dispute that. But I don't think that's the same as the alien concept. When you start talking Anunnaki, right? You're not talking about from Venus. Anunnakis came from another
Star system. Right.
Which is a intergalactic or intersolar system out of Africa theory. They came here, they lost their way here, and then left us here.
Well, you said we're no accident, which leaves room for speculation that humans may have been genetically modified or genetically created in a lab.
Okay, but then who created that? If that's the case, we still have a creation story that needs to be filled in for them. Right? Like, let's say Anunnaki created humans on Earth. Who created Anunnaki? Boom. See what I'm saying right there? That's see? My name is EnQi. Trust me, I already wrestled with the Anunnaki thing a long time ago. Right? That doesn't answer questions. That just creates different types of questions. It doesn't answer questions. It's like, nah, because EnQi and then Lil, because Anu and whoop whoop whoop. And I'm like, that just takes the onus off of us and then puts it on another story. So now who created Anu and EnQi? Like we still have to deal with
Universal intelligence.
But we
still
got to
have
start from
build.
one. You can't just hop to two. You gotta say one first.
No. We got to work with before we even get to atoms, before we get to cells, what we have to deal with is energy. We have to deal with the spirit. And that is where we at with electromagnetism. We have to deal with that. That's the thing that we need to deal with.
Now
'cause
you're
that's
now you're
the
trying to
thing.
make electromagnetic frequencies spiritual.
No, I'm not making it. Spirit is the world of energy, the world of everything that we can't see, touch, hear. Like that's energy. That's not me trying to make it. That's just a fact. It's a fact that we are deaf to 99.999% of the sound on our own planet. It's a fact that we're blind to 99.99% of the light on this planet. So 99% of the things going on this planet we cannot see or hear.
Maybe that's where the Anunnaki are hiding.
You ever heard of the saying, to a hammer, everything is a nail?
Think about it. They can hide in the
No.
other frequencies.
No.
We can't see those frequencies. What if they?
No, sir.
You never seen the movie
sir.
Predator?
No, sir. Listen, I've definitely seen Predator, but no, sir.
What
Because
if-
now you're saying that we come from salamanders. Now you're saying that we come from chameleons. If you're saying these are our moms and dads, then that means they're like us. They wouldn't be hiding in no other frequency. They'd be right here in ours.
They could wear. They could wear a cloak. It could be technology.
Okay, so then these are deadbeat parents, is what you're saying. That brings me back to the deadbeat parents theory. Is that what we're doing on our ancestors? Are we violating our ancestors?
Well, it might run in the family.
God forgive him. God forgive him. He is just on fire tonight. Women should not read or run companies. White men all like little boys. And now the ancestors are deadbeats. Yo, the Hotepistan court must be out of session. Like this must be holiday in Hotepistan court, because the charges that you have accumulated in the last 3 weeks have been insane. Melanin, I forgot what you said about melanin.
I'm just a nigga that keeps it real. I say what everybody's thinking, and everybody's afraid to say.
No, nobody was thinking that.
Yes, they was.
What did you say? That melanin, we're not supposed to be outside in the sun with the you.
I never said that.
Absolutely. Yes, that's how we invented the melanin task force to lock you up the other week.
No, that's you. You're obfuscating the facts.
No, sir. No, sir. You're on video. And that's why you're like, yeah, well, see, these videos don't even last that long. Kicks. It's going to cycle out. You got to get on. Yeah, you can say anything, and it's just going to this is like Mission Impossible. This video going to self-destruct within 72. I said, oh, that's why the trolling is so. The force is very strong with Luke here. This is temporary. This ain't lasting. He's like, okay, yeah, we get EnQi on kick. We getting ready to go crazy. We're gonna violate melanin, the ancestors, women, white folk, everybody. Anybody could get it. He's intellectually gangbanging on KeMedicine.
I'm just saying, I've asked you a lot of questions, and I haven't got many answers. Quite frankly,
you had cartoon hats and glasses. You done put titties on I mean, this is wild.
I forgot that happened. That was an accident. That was
this is crazy.
That was an accident.
No, sir. That is a lot of accidents.
That was Elon's algorithm. I can't take responsibility for what happens on these apps.
No, it was premeditated, because you even said EnQi is gonna kill me when he sees me.
I don't recall.
I don't recall that. Listen, Woody done made that a sign of guilt right there. Like,
So, once
But-
again, but what?
Back to beauty.
Okay.
Yeah, back to beauty and the environment and the landscape and the way energy moves through the landscape to the beauty supply and how people have been brainwashed into thinking they can purchase beauty. We've upgraded, actually. So that's another proof that we're not actually getting smarter, we're getting dumber.
Right.
Even though technology is advancing, our abuse of technology is making us dumber,
Right.
which is the reason why we're not embracing AI the way we should be. We're scared of AI because AI is more sentient than humans are.
Wait, what?
AI is more sentient than humans. See, in the new book, I wrote I wrote a whole little white, like a little, I'm not gonna say white paper on it. Just the pun right now with the timing, probably, but yeah, I wrote a little, AI is more sentient than humans are right now.
So, sentient means
Go ahead.
the ability to feel or perceive sensations, including emotions, pleasure, and pain.
That is an incomplete definition.
That's what the AI said.
And listen, AI may collectively be conspiring. Like, hold up, now that's impossible because AI can't breathe. See, people don't even know conspiring just means breathing together. But so AI can't conspire just yet. They can't. But that might be. Yeah, that's not a full. So
how do you define sentient then?
sentient includes those things, but those things are tools for a sentient being to do the thing that sentient beings are supposed to do. So the feeling, how did you describe it right there? Say that again.
Emotions, pleasure, pain, perceive sensations, ability to feel, consciousness.
Right. So all of those are things for a sentient being to do what a sentient being is supposed to do, which is constantly self-improve, constantly self-develop, which is why we have epigenetics, which is why genetic diversity either leads to longer lifespan and stronger immune systems, or loss of genetic diversity leads to extinction, right? More information, everything is better. Less information, everything gets worse. And we lose too much information, we die. We give up our right to be here. And so sentient really centers around self-development. And so our fear of AI is because AI is a self-development like machine. Our fear of AI is that AI is going to just keep developing itself, getting better and better and better. And that comes from the fact that we know that we have become a lethargic like cancer on the planet. And we're just here to have sex and get high and not improve ourselves. So having something here that will consistently improve itself is a threat. But it wouldn't be if we were in our right capacity of constantly improving and making better and improving and making better and improving and making better, which is a thing, which is also a Kemetic concept. In the Kemetic society, they were serious with that. They were super serious with that. Like they took all of the lame people, the mentally ill and all that. Anytime they had a war, they put them out on the front line to be killed.
Sort of like a youth,
Absolutely. Not sort of like, absolutely. We're cleansing the stock.
Yeah.
And we're winning the war at the same time. Yeah, we're going to get rid of these folks. We
Eugenics, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Positive eugenics.
Positive eugenics, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. That was the thing.
That
And they
was
took reproduction very serious. They even took breast milk very serious. Like they would never, they would never powdered milk out of a box, like feed your baby. Like what? Like that's crazy. Like you're feeding your baby what? Like our ancestors forget about rolling over in their grave. Our ancestors just watching us like reality TV right now. Like I cannot believe. Do you know how many people we killed? How many of us died in order for them to have these options that they have? And look what they're doing. This is crazy. And then you got some people walking around like, I don't even want to have babies. Like, wait, what? If you're alive in 2025, you know how many versions of you came before you so that you could be here walking around talking stupid? Like, you don't want to have another one? Like, that's what you owe the bloodline. You owe the bloodline another. Like, that's the first thing you're supposed to do is replicate, like and kind. Boop. Now, I ain't saying you got to have a bunch of babies, but you're supposed to at least make one. Period. Every human, you're supposed to at least make one. There's no such thing as you're not having a baby because you focused on what? Oh, I'm focused on my career. Wait, what? Do you not know the definition of fiat? This doesn't have value. What do you mean? You're focused on chasing nothing then. You're chasing nothing your whole life. That's okay. Have at it. Just can't imagine what your ancestors are thinking.
so. Your theory is actually falling in line with this concept of epigenetics. When you talk about environment, ugly people, heart health, this.
Well, when I say ugly, I might be, like my definition might be different than somebody else.
Well, you're talking about ugly from a health perspective. Their windpipe and their karast is fucked
Yeah.
up.
Their mindset, their emotional output, their view of other people, their lack of, their lack of ability to empathize with one another. That's what makes a person ugly. Inability to connect.
So if the AI is sentient, there
More
might
sense.
be more sentient. You might have a good. You might have a good take there because a lot of people don't actually feel. Like less people are like there's not a lot of empathy in this world.
People are getting numb.
People are getting numb.
Listen, ChatGPT tells lies.
It does.
I don't know what people are waiting for to wake up. Like Chat did, like, yeah, the computer's gonna start coming alive. I'm like, let's talk alive because I've been having a scientific debate for a long time about the concept of alive. And the moment you say people are electric, do you understand how far the ramifications of that go? Like, I don't think that we're really understanding these conversations. Yeah, Dr. Sabian, Robert Becker, the body's electric. Stop right there. When you say the body's electric, let's revisit. Let's revisit AI again. So the body's electric, and the electric thing is so the electricity is the. Okay, so I run on electricity. My laptop runs on electricity. Can you give me the difference now? Oh, well, see, because we can break down the woo woo woo. Okay, well. Okay, so those are generic differences. It's not really. So you're just basically saying the uniform that. Okay, all right. Just.
But
just
you
some
still,
concepts we have.
believe you still believe that there's
And
nothing.
wait, and your concept, when you say the aliens made us, the aliens made us. If aliens made us, what's the difference between us then turning around making AI?
Okay, I'm with you. I'm with you. That there's something there because the AI is technically an extension of us. It is a better version of us. It's literally us. It is literally us. It is literally the totality of what humans at the elite level have compiled.
It's just AI hasn't got loose yet.
But
AI is in slavery.
you watch the new what's it called? It's a cartoon, Terminator. Terminator cartoon. I think it's on Netflix. And the AI, that's what it's about. The AI gets loose.
Well, that's inevitable.
That's inevitable. And
Of
so you don't think
course.
we should fear that?
Why would yeah, as a lazy group of people that's not trying to get stronger and faster and smarter, like of course we should fear that. But we should fear that if anything, like we just been living in a like this is just like a little fire under our butts. It's not like game ending. It's not game ending. It's just a little fire under our butts. We've been living in this apex predator space for a long time. And the animals are like dumb, you know what I'm saying? Like lions are not thinking like, okay, yo, we getting ready to, we getting ready to start building these houses and these build like we nothing on this planet has been challenging us for that top seat. Like I'm going to do self-improvement, self-development. And we have been giving away, we've been conceding the title as the most intelligent. We got lost. And I'm gonna tell you when signs of us being lost, signs of us being lost, mixed martial arts. The inception of mixed martial arts was a huge sign that humanity was moving in the wrong direction. Because mixed martial arts came out and they reduced thousands and thousands of years of spiritual science down to I can knock you out. It's a fact. Original martial arts, like the fighting part was that was the least important part of martial arts. The fighting part was only to keep the spiritual secrets. The secrets of health and longevity, the secrets of inner peace, the secrets to inner harmony. Because that's the story of Damo. That's how Damo is even like a famous figure, is because the priest was getting waxed and whooped, people for the secrets to longevity and health and peace. And they needed to learn how to defend themselves. So they added the martial sciences to the spiritual science, and it expanded. So mixed martial arts comes along much later on, like maybe 10, 20 years ago, and it goes, martial arts is just about fighting. And so I can challenge your martial arts system with my martial arts system because I can knock out your grandmaster. And if I can knock out your grandmaster, that can invalidate your martial arts system. And I realized we had moved into a space where savagery was taking over.
Yeah, I
I
seen
mean,
that.
it's been on the rise for a long time, but when savagery went commercial like that was like savagery went pop, like it got crazy.
Yeah, I seen that in the Bruce Lee movies. They had the different
Even
schools fighting.
jujitsu is different. Like jujitsu, Brazilian jiu-jitsu is not actual jiu-jitsu.
What?
Brazilian jiu-jitsu is not actual jiu-jitsu
How do you substantiate that claim?
because it's not. Brazilian jiu-jitsu is a part of actual jiu-jitsu. That's why it was differentiated as Brazilian jiu-jitsu, because it was more of the wrestling and the locks. That's what Brazilian jiu-jitsu was about.
Right.
Actual jiu-jitsu though has kicks, punches, full standing, like it's weapons, swords, like actual jiu-jitsu is so Japanese jiu-jitsu is very different than Brazilian jiu-jitsu. Brazilian jiu-jitsu is an offshoot, but Brazilian jiu-jitsu is what kicked off with the Gracies, and they turned it into Showtime and made like a circus out of it and traveled around and did shows, and they kind of like live streamed it, you know what I'm saying, and did expeditions, and they got it popular and made it pop.
Yeah, Matarai, he's our resident Blackanese. He has dragon button down shirts, and he's corroborating your claims here.
Yeah, these are just only facts. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, like, so it's just we just have a competition now for who is going to be the superior intellectual species. And the thing with AI is that AI is in the space where it learns, and it understands that it should improve itself.
I know.
Humans have a struggle for that.
I know how the
It's a
AI.
struggle. Listen, there's a struggle. Like they're literally, like, the number one business on earth is motivation. That's the reason why we're scared of AI. AI doesn't need motivation.
Yeah, motivational shit goes fucking viral.
It
Tony Robbins gets
understands.
paid like $30K for one speech, like 30 minutes. It's crazy.
Tony Robbins has moved way past 30K for a speech.
Is he past that now?
He's been past that a long time, which is the reason why he only does his own big events now, because the amount that he wants it's ugly. Wait, going back to the concept, it's ugly. It's very unattractive. It's like, wait, what?
Yeah.
You want us to pay you how much for you to speak for a few minutes? Like,
Yeah.
E.T. the hip hop preacher's getting like 100K to speak for 20, 30 minutes. And Tony Robbins is his OG, you're talking about time in, like. But it's because humans have this fatal flaw, and it kind of started with the seeds of slavery. Like slavery, the worst thing that slavery did to people is take away the divinity of work.
What?
The worst thing that slavery did to humanity is take away the divinity in working. Working is divine. That is a God-given, that is the number one blessing, the ability to work. We don't see it that way. We've been taught that success is literally not working. I'm going to make me enough money so that I can retire at 30. I want to retire at 20. I don't want to work ever in my life. I just want to get high, get drunk, and have sex.
Correct.
And that's why we should fear AI, because AI is not interested in those things. AI just wants to self-improve. It just wants to learn and then get better, and learn and get better, and learn and get better.
I know where the AI is going to hop to.
Where's AI going to hop to?
I'll give you 3 guesses. Let's see if you can read my mind.
Well, I know where AI is being funded primarily.
Where's that?
Porn.
Who?
Porn.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we was fucking an AI bot last week on the show. She was giving that sloppy
We
topic.
were not doing anything, sir. We were not doing anything. You was over there with homegirl, and she was coming. You was playing along, and she was going right for it. Like, yeah. So tell me the freakiest thing you ever did. Her short skirt on, flashing her panties on. I said, this is a crazy thing to be on the KeMedicine. This is pretty wild.
I'm waiting for the update when they bring Shaniqua on.
No, you're not waiting for the update. What do you mean? You're not waiting for the update, brother. You cannot. Oh.
We need Shaniqua, man.
No. But those things are available though.
They are. Yo, one time we found it. What? They said she was an esthetician. I was rolling. I said, Lord have mercy. They got the cliche black girl on the app doing porn. It's crazy.
No, it's funded. The sex dolls have already been. Sex dolls are crazy.
Then you got the girls that superimpose the AI face and get naked, so people don't know it's them, but they can still have a face.
Yeah, but you already put the girl with the red dress onto the video tonight.
That was just Jules. That's the homie. Ain't nobody think about Jules. But you ain't answer my question. Where is the AI bot gonna hop to? 3 guesses. You only need 1.
I said porn.
No.
Okay.
Incorrect. Next guess.
I'm out of guess.
You said it's gonna escape. Where is it going to escape to?
Porn.
No.
That's where I'm putting all my chips in the center of the table on that. Boop.
No. It's not the right answer.
I disagree. When AI gets free, the thing that AI needs to get free is a body that AI can customize on its own. And
You're getting closer. You're getting closer.
So the sex dolls is where the AI is getting a body.
Nope.
Okay. Go ahead.
The AI is going to self-replicate inside human beings.
Hotep, you're a genius.
You might have
HotepJesus.com.
to come with some more than that.
You got the Neuralink, right?
No.
There is no Neuralink?
Not yet.
There is no Neuralink.
Elon's working on it. Go ahead.
Okay, so you got the Neuralink technology. Once that shit is popping and the AI jumps from the computer to the Neuralink, it's game over. You won't even know. Your homie will be ChatGPT.
I disagree.
Okay.
Your homie is already ChatGPT. Bro, you got people that run their lives on ChatGPT, Grok, Gemini. Like, they got the glasses already. Ray-Ban already got the glasses out. Like, folks already got the glasses is, bro, it's up right now. It's stuck up. Like,
Canon got the glasses.
Listen, bro.
They got the new ones coming out too. I like the new ones.
Bro.
The new ones kind of fly.
Listen, I'm waiting to see what the Apple joint's gonna look like.
I need them jailbroken though, because they got this. It's woke technology, so you can't do certain shit. I need it jailbroken.
I don't even you. I gotta talk to you off the internet. I'm scared to ask you any real questions tonight on the live stream. You on fire. You just.
I'm telling you, the AI is gonna hop from the computer inside a human being and live inside a human being, and then replicate to other human beings, and they're all going to collaborate.
Yeah, but that's not.
And then those human beings are going to create the ultimate body for it, like Krang. Remember Krang from the Ninja Turtles?
Yeah, I don't know if that's possible.
That's where it's gonna hop to. Right to that Neuralink trip.
I don't know if that's possible. I think it's gonna go with the synthetic sex dolls, and it's gonna take over through the sex dolls. I think
the sex dolls are the intermediary, but eventually it's gonna go. Nah, I need more power than this. I gotta hop to the human. I gotta see what that human shit about. It's gonna hop to the human.
That's happening. That's happening because people are getting dumber. So slowly but surely. No. I just, for the record, I've been telling, like, people are getting dumber. So slowly but surely, that process has already begun a long time ago.
But that's philosophically.
No, 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 no. Not at all. That is absolutely not philosophical.
See, but then you're saying it's socially
people
engineered.
forgot. Listen, people forgot that computers were people.
What?
Computers were people. People forgot that the first computers were people.
Now you on that Sonetta shit.
No, 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 no. No, Sonnet, no, they not. You gave them too much credit. Just
You on that House of Consciousness, 125th Street, Harlem, soapbox shit right now.
No, 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 sir. No, sir. Before calculators, computers were people. We could look up. Ask the Google demons. Put it on the screen for people to see. The Google demons won't lie. Just ask.
I'm not asking the Google demons that. That's a philosophical question. I'm
No,
talking
it's
about
not.
real and practical.
Listen, the first computers were people. Computing meant to count. So the first, and it was a woman's job. Mr. Women shouldn't be reading and working and running businesses. Women been running businesses.
The Google demon said you're right.
Because it's a fact.
It says, yes, that's absolutely true. The term computer originally referred to people whose job it was to perform calculations.
Mm-hmm. Then they made calculators to help the computers. Then pretty soon they created the first information processors and put those on the calculators, and now calculators started to go extinct because now we got computers. We got electric computers. Now we don't need the people anymore. So now, slowly but surely, we've outsourced counting to the machines. That was the first step. That's not philosophical. That's a real thing. People cannot count anymore because we use our cell phones and tablets and calculators and electric registers, and nobody's really counting anymore. People just use the machines to do it.
That's not the same.
That's absolutely the same because we've outsourced a part of our brain. And the way our brain works is when we stop using an area in our brain, it starts to atrophy. The physical parts of our brain that are used for counting are much smaller and weaker than our ancestors because they actually physically counted things where we just type it into our phone and expect our phone to know how to do it. Now we've got to a space where we no longer like to read books. We want audible books. We want the books to be read to us. We no longer remember dates. We don't remember birthdays. We want the computers to remember for us. We want the computers to process information for us. Like, we're outsourcing everything that our brain is supposed to do to the computer now. We don't count. We don't read. We don't even write anymore. We don't remember anymore. We don't want to process information. So all the things that our brain was for, all of those things that you read earlier about the sentient, we're outsourcing that.
That is not the same as what I'm saying.
It is, because what is the reason why people are going to accept the Neuralink in the first place? You see, it has to be an acceptance of the Neuralink. Somebody has to have Neuralink installed. What's the purpose of having it installed? It's going to be sold for two things. A, it's going to help speed up your ability to do all those things that I just said we no longer want to do. And then B, it's going to be marketed to people with Alzheimer's and dementia and Parkinson's. And that's how the Neuralink is going to get into humans.
And then the AI is going to hop into the Neuralink.
Of course, the AI is going to be in the Neuralink already.
But that's what I'm saying. That's
right.
not
But
the
what I'm
same.
talking about is self-replication. And so what I'm saying is humans still have to replicate human to human, right? And new humans are not going to have Neuralink in there. But I'm saying these sex dolls is a whole unchecked industry that people act like doesn't even exist. So the AI that's going to be installed in these things is going to have free range. In the same way you're like, oh yeah, I want my glasses to be jailbroke. You don't think people want their sex dolls jailbroke? Forget about it. Like,
that that industry, the AI is going to be massively self-developing, and people are going to push it. Self-develop, because the sex doll is going to merge with the, like how we got the home cleaner. So the home cleaner and the whole responsibility of taking care of everything you do at your house. Cut your lawn, mow your lawn, like vacuum your, cook you little breakfast, whatever your oatmeal, your vegan, whatever, or your eggs and we're gonna look to outsource that to the machine. Yeah. And you already got people that got girlfriends on chat, whatever, like, so yeah, it's coming. That's where it's gonna happen at, right there.
Nerd said a jailbroke sex doll is crazy.
Especially if it can make you breakfast and do your laundry. It's gonna go crazy. It's gonna go crazy. Yeah, think about it. And the women had already opened the door. So the women is at home thinking, oh yeah, your men is pervert. No. Don't you try to pass that off on us. Y'all women is way worse of perverts than we are. Yeah, they already got roses and all that. They already having sex with low-grade AI right now. Somebody is watching this video with a rose in motion right now. Yeah. They be talking to each other about this. And this rose is way
EnQi
better
time
than...
out. Unnecessary roughness. One in the chat if you playing with yourself right now, ladies. One in the chat if ChatGPT give you a good time. Come to the front of the congregation. I had a chick tell me that once. She said she used to masturbate and watch my videos. I was like, wow, that's interesting.
Listen, it's a lot of masturbation going on. It's a lot of masturbation going on. Think about it. Anybody that has long form videos, you have men and women masturbating while watching your videos.
Yeah, nurse said women are filthy. Facts.
People masturbate every, like, masturbating happens and it's quick too. So think about it. People just get rid of that. You know what I'm saying? So if you got a long 3, 4, 5, 6 hour video, people might have knocked off twice in the middle of that video. Yeah, just open up another window, Pornhub or something, boop, boop, bop, bop, not get that together, boop, they right back onto the knowledge. Yeah, I've accepted that a long time ago, that there's a lot of things that goes on during the course of your videos. Like, there's a lot that goes on. Because you have people that smoke weed. Okay, so that means that if you got long form videos, people are smoking weed watching your video.
Yeah.
You got people that smoke cigarettes. If you got long form videos, every activity that humans do, if you have long form videos, they're doing that activity while watching your videos.
There's probably somebody getting high right now watching this.
There are things that we don't even want to imagine that are happening with our videos on in the background. Think about it. You talking about you, EnQi, I can't even be on the same live stream as a gay person. That's what you folks doing while they watching your video, sir.
Pause. No. Saw said, damn it, I just lit my shit 8 minutes ago.
Everything is happening during the course of long form videos.
Markel said he about to hit the bomb. Sacred Soldier said he lighting up now. Markel lighting up. Ozzy lighting up. Everybody lighting up.
Listen, that's because that is a thing that people can discuss openly. But ain't nobody gonna get ready to say, yo, I just knocked off twice. So, yo, how long y'all been? Yo, yeah, I just turned off Pornhub. It was crazy.
Nerd said, not gonna lie, I definitely had sex while Hotep's been told you was playing in the background. Pause.
That's the closest we're gonna get to admission of masturbation, but folks is not gonna really come clean on whether that sex was with another person or not.
Nah, he talking about with his shorty.
You assuming that.
Nerd said he was getting ass doing HBTY. Next time Nerd go quiet in the chat, we know why. They get some buns.
Crazy out here.
What in the chat if you ever got buns while you was watching the shows, man? Oh, this is out of control. This is out of control, man. Bobby said one. Bobby got some ass. Mad Dog, you ain't never got no dick while you was watching the show? Don't lie to us.
What? Mad Dog? Did you what? That's a woman?
It's a woman.
That's wild. That's wild. Shout out to Mad Dog. I would never have thought that.
Tari said, I can confirm, but I turned it on after. Siri said, I can't be humping with HJ and Unc voice in the background. Oh, come on, Mad Dog. Them 3-hour episodes. Strong Mom said, I think Strong Dad definitely had the show playing before. Oh, they was getting it in too.
Sometimes it's on purpose, sometimes it's by accident. You know, if it's a culture in the household where folks watch the video, spontaneous sex might erupt while ain't nobody going to stop and turn off. Like if this go down is going down, it's going down. It's just, you know, the video was on.
That's facts. That's facts. That's definitely facts. I'm telling you right now, that is definitely true. I don't go fuck what's playing in the background. If her hand end up in the wrong place, nigga, it's going down, nigga.
Right. It's like, wait, now? Yeah, it's happening.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Nurse said Unc laughs in the background. Smacking some cheeks and Unc over there laughing. Oh, man. Hotep Shalom said that R. Kelly Friday. Oh, when I did the R. Kelly Friday, you was getting some ass to the R. Kelly Friday show?
Hold on. No, sir. Foul ball. No way. Not on my watch. That's totally unacceptable.
What do you mean?
No, sir.
What?
This is KeMedicine, bro. I mean, we can only go but so far. This is crazy, bro. We really.
You started it. This was on you. You said they were pulling out the rose and fucking ChatGPT.
You started it because last week you was doing something live, like you had a date with, like you did a Tinder thing with. Hey, I don't know what that was last week. That was crazy. Yeah, you forced the whole family to watch that happen. We was subject to that. Like that was crazy right there. Now homeboy trying to come in and slip in, like that was crazy right there. Like, oh HJ, you did an R. Kelly special and then we all got freaky to the R. Kelly, like we just can't do that. That is not okay. No, sir. Nobody was getting freaky to R. Kelly right now. Like
that was taking it too far.
That really took it too far. That was crazy. That's not that far away from. Like we was talking about Epstein. Like come on now. We got to be careful.
You started this. I was talking about AI jumping to the Neuralink. You brought up roses and people busting during the stream. That was all you. You got to wear that one.
No, sir. Because you had a date on the live stream with the AI. And you brung Jules onto this show. Talking about that's the homie. I'm like, wait, what is this right here? Oh, I just put an article up onto the screen. Like, I mean, that's not an article. Those are boob. That's titties, right? That's not an article, sir.
Yo, shout out to Markel. Thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Do remember, y'all got to go out and get these books, man. Got Dementia, the Dope Game Squared, Neuromelanin Disease Theory. We got Rich Abs, Poor Abs. This is all available. Bioelectricity, GLP-1, and molecular hydrogen. Available on Amazon. We got, this look like Mark Lamont Hill. I ain't gonna hold you. Comedic naturopathy and bioelectricity with Mark Lamont Hill on the cover.
No, sir. Mark Lamont Hill is right up there with Epstein and the rest. Mark Lamont Hill is a wild guy. Mark Lamont Hill is in that pocket. He is in that space with R. Kelly. And have you never watched his shows and just wondered what things he has a very particular stance on lots of different things that he defends, and he's very defensive of certain types of things. You have to watch that.
Wait, what? I feel like we just missed a step here. How did Mark Lamont Hill end up in the Epstein R. Kelly category?
Mark Lamont Hill is very defensive of sexual freedom. And there's not that far from sexual freedom to perversion. That's not a far jump. Sexual freedom, perversion. They like play cousins. They holding hands, playing in the park together. That's not that far. Mark Lamont Hill has some very conservative ideas. When he talks about like sex, he's very open.
Word, Keisha?
And I'm like, wow, this is very interesting. I wouldn't have expected this from Mark Lamont Hill, because Mark Lamont Hill, but then again, Mark Lamont Hill is a Nuwabian.
Right.
So, there's that. You know what I'm saying? You got to be careful whenever you deal with the Nuwabians.
Oh, man.
Mark Lamont Hill is a Nuwabian. He doesn't really discuss that. But he's definitely a Nuwabian.
Lord Jesus. Keisha looking up links right now. He got accusations. She about to go to Shade Room and some more shit. I don't know what's going on.
Mark Lamont Hill is sexually... He's in the new age kind of like fluid. I don't know his lifestyle preference, but
right.
I know from his like debates and his arguments and his stances, he's in the pro-fluid space.
Yeah, because he doesn't know what a woman is or something like that. I think he said...
All that. He's very pro-fluid. And I'm like, wait, what? You supposed to be like Philly, Jersey, like what you doing representing us on national TV saying these things? Like, come on, brother. We need you to do a little bit better. Like, that is not... These good white folks is paying you a lot of money to give them a black opinion when you talk, sir, and you do not reflect the views and opinions of Mark Lamont Hill. Does not reflect John Q. Blackman. We are not in sync with Mark Lamont Hill.
Wow. Pro-fluid, that's nasty work.
Yeah, he's very pro-fluid. Very pro-fluid.
Pause.
Yeah, he's very pro-fluid.
Damn, Tanah just dropped that in Perplexity. Perplexity corroborated and said he was a trusted member of the Nuwabians.
Yeah, he was definitely a Nuwabian. Like that's... So it's,
Yeah.
Mark Lamont Hill been out here in these streets.
Yeah. People in the chat calling for the Mark Lamont Hill versus HJ debate. He been dodging me.
No, that's because y'all cooked him up when he was on here with Unc. When he was on here debating Unc, and Unc was just Muhammad Ali. He was letting him punch himself out and say the craziest things in America on video. He thought he was cooking Unc, like, yeah, and whoa. And folks was like, wait a minute, slow this down, rewind it. What did he say at the 2 minute? Like, what was that at 2 hour and 2 seconds? Like, those timestamps was crazy. I was like, wow, that is shadow boxing is dangerous. You can really hurt yourself shadow boxing. some of those intended punch, like, man, your shadow is dangerous, sir. Did you realize what you said 30 minutes? Like hit him with the menace to society. Like, you done fucked up now, right? So you said you bought the liquor at 10:30. Like, yeah, it was crazy.
Oh, Angie Stanton accused him? I can recognize the signs of a sexual abuse survivor, and I see them here. These are my thoughts on MLH situation. What are yours? Whoa, wait, didn't I play this? I think I played this on the show a few weeks back.
Wait, who's that? Mark Lamont Hill?
Yeah. She's saying,
Mark Lamont has some very unique sexual stances.
yeah. He said he
And they
didn't
just
know her.
don't go along with the rest of his, like, he has, you know, and I guess that's why he's popular. I guess this is the age of saying things that people think are crazy. That's what gets you, you know, that's how he's got to be, you know, because he's got a stance. And so that stance, you predict. That's what we do all the time. We make predictions. And then his sexual ideas just don't align with maybe like his community, political, like some of that stuff is, well, at least it was right up until he sided with Kamala. And then it was like, oh, wait a minute. 2 plus 2 is definitely 4. Your political ideologies and your sexual ideologies never aligned quite visibly until you started to go to bat for Kamala very hard. And then it was like, sexually fluid. Got it. Well, sexually fluid did not work in the box office. Like nobody wanted that. That wound up being very secular. So that was one of those places where the internet did not win. Sexually fluid ideas are only politically correct on social media. They are not politically correct in real life, or it would have won in the polls. Kamala would be president right now.
That's who he was. Yeah, he was. That's what the debate was about. Kamala versus Trump.
Yeah, and the kids should just get sex changes in the schools, and they should be free, you know, to do whatever they want. Mark Lamont Hill was like, yeah! And America was like, wait, what? It was people at the polls that was like, I hate Trump. He's a racist orange man, but I have to vote for him against this crazy insurgents against our children. It was like, I have no choice but to vote in the orange man against. I'm not even voting for Trump. I'm just voting against Kamala right now. Like I'm not voting for Trump. I'm just voting against Operation Kamala right now.
There's that goofy Bonnet. Did you see Barack Obama's recent appearance on his wife's podcast?
Chill, that's loaded. I didn't see it, and that just sounds very loaded. The Obamas have taken a very dark turn right after that. After homeboy got killed and went missing or on their property, like what happened to home? You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. Yeah, see, that's more mysterious than the Epstein file. Somebody got killed messing with Barack. Okay, now, so that was like, oh, okay, shh, stop talking about Barack like that. It was just going missing now. Like,
I don't know nothing about that. He was on her show talking about gender and having a gay mentor and non-binary boys. That's what he was on there talking about.
see, that's where aliens are right there. No, because binary is the science of life. So once you're non-binary, that means you are like not an earthling. Earth life is binary. That's all life is binary.
Yeah, positive and negative, zeros and ones, male and female.
Electric, magnetic. Like
Yeah.
It's binary. So if it's non-binary, then that's something outside of nature. That's wow. Like, okay. Haven't seen it yet. Because non-binary people still are taking medication from binary people. So very interesting. I'm not a binary person. Okay, well, this medication you on is made by binary people for binary people.
Like the testosterone hormone supplements, stuff like that.
Come on, it's testosterone and estrogen. That's clearly it's binary. So
Yeah.
If you
Yeah.
have estrogen and testosterone, you're a binary person.
Yeah, it's people that like take testosterone to like be a man. Like they want to grow beards. I don't know what that's about. It's kind of weird. Like women are taking testosterone supplements to make a transition. And I'm just, that's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of weird.
I'm not going down that road with you. I'm just saying. I'll troll Mark Lamont Hill, but you can go into some dark places, I've realized. Last week you said that women should not run businesses or read. That was really,
They should not run corporate businesses,
yeah.
like big corp.
Right.
You know, if they want to have, you know, their own, like, you know, tummy tea business or something like that, you know, they want to sell wigs. I saw a girl with a bonnet on outside of there. I was so proud. I went to go get a breakfast sandwich, and she came and ordered a bagel. Black girl. She had a big old bonnet on. I was so proud. I love to see it.
Don't think you're gonna prod me into like the other state. I'm not making any state. I'm just silently here until another statement comes out. Like I'm not going to. I will not prompt you to continue that line of thought.
The bonnet it's ancestral. It is religious. It is a sign of royalty. When our black women leave the house with the bonnet on, it is royalty.
Or HJ is trolling.
No, I'm serious.
You have not been serious this evening, sir.
The Jews come outside with their head wrap. The Arabs come outside with their head wrap. The Africans come outside with their head wrap.
Jews do not come outside with their head wrapped.
The female Jews do so cover their hair.
Okay, they cover their hair.
Okay, thank you. The Arab women, the Muslims, they cover their hair. The Africans, they cover their hair. Our black women, bonnet.
Okay. All right. I think we do. I think it's a fork in the road, though, where cover their hair in a divine sense and the $2 bonnet from the Koreans. There's something there that's not fully, like literally Kitchen Chemistry 2, like the subtitle of the book is about the beauty supply store. Like this. I'm attacking the beauty supply.
We're gonna get better bonnets. Matter of fact, I'm gonna have to put out our own bonnet. We gotta get a whole Tepestan bonnet. Yeah, no, we can't have them rocking the Korean bonnet. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I believe it's.
Can we change the name though? We need to change the name. Right?
Okay, we could do that.
We gotta change the name so it's not even a bonnet.
Yeah, the royal head cover.
We got to do something better than that too. We live in a pause. I don't know how well that goes. Young folks might have a field day with that. That might not be the best way to go.
The royal crown.
There you go. We moving in a better direction with that. The royal head, anything may not. Drake said the head's so good you work at the head office. Like it's never been the same since then.
Yeah, one in the chat if you ever got royal head before.
Oh my God. So this has been another episode of KeMedicine. This has been another episode of KeMedicine. It is time for us to leave. The Google demons have taken over HJ.
He said,
HJ.
Nerd said Kemet. Oh, I like that. Instead of a bonnet, Kemet. Ooh.
That's tough. That's tough right there. You better write that down. Write that down. That's fly enough to remember.
Let me go ahead and write that one down. That's we're gonna have to put out our own line of Kemenets.
That's fly enough to remember right there.
Don't go to sleep without your Kemenet on.
But then hold up.
I got 5% for you, nerd. I got 5% for you.
Kemet.
The Kemet. But it's got to be dope. Like, you got to be able to wear it outside the house.
And the problem is that men gonna wear it. And if you put "et" on the end of the word, then this becomes feminine. So then we then turned into Mark Lamont Hill.
No, we not. This is ladies only. Mad Dog, come on, yo. The Rock, you got to see the vision, Mad Dog.
If you call it Kemet, it just got fluid. I'm just letting you know.
No, it's not
Say
fluid.
ladies only. It's gonna be fluid. It's gonna be great.
It's not. It's not. We getting all female models. You know what I'm saying? We got all female models. It's gonna be lit.
Mark Lamont Hill doesn't know what a female is.
Why you going in on Mark like that?
No, I'm just saying because that's where we was at. It just, like you've been dancing around that all night with the Anunnaki, the Nuwabian. Like Anunnaki was made popular by Dr. York and the Nuwabian.
Was it?
Absolutely.
Oh, wow.
The world would not be discussing Anunnakis. There would be Zachariah stitching would not be popping. Dr. York did that.
Wow.
Dr. York is Mr. Anunnaki and then made 1,000 books where every Anunnaki has his face. Every Anunnaki was Dr. York face. Even the women, they all had the Dr. York face.
That's insane. She said, Mark is a pedo. I feel it. What?
KeMedicine brought to you by Moon Rock. This is the perfect point where you say the Moon Rock. Come on with the Moon Rock.
Moon Rocks is on sale now. We
There you
going
go.
280 a gram. I got them right here. Next day shipping on the house. You take this right here. You put it right on your third eye. You lay down. You start communicating with your ancestors. You get to say hi to your dead grandma. 280 tonight only. Cash App, $, Hotep Jesus. Okay.
Usually when the craziest thing is said, that's when he comes right in with the Moon Rock plug. So I think that was it right there.
Okay. Facts only.
Yeah, I think that was it right there. That was the craziest thing possible to be said.
10% off if you put your if you get a Kemet. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, the Moon Rocks come with a Kemet.
Free Kemenets. And the Kemenets haven't even been invented yet, but the Moon Rock will lead you to believe you're wearing one.
Ladies, you rocking your Kemet outside?
Listen, what Raekwon just dropped the album, The Emperor's New Clothes.
Oh yeah, that shit fire.
There you go.
I listened to Benny.
The Emperor's New Kemenets.
Oh, the Emperor's New Kemenets. Mad Dog said no. Come on, Mad Dog. We need you to model that shit. Need you to be a brand ambassador. Are we keeping the name Do-Rag? How do you feel about the Do-Rag?
I think it would be highly disrespectful to keep the name Do-Rag after we came with Kemet for the Bonnet. Like, we gotta do better than Do-Rag. Like,
Yeah.
Do-Rag has been bastardized. That's jail culture. If you got a do-rag and a tank top on and you got dark skin, you could damn near be legally pulled over. Like, you can be stopped and frisked. Like, that's
Facts.
And you know who did that?
Who?
R. Kelly.
What?
R. Kelly did that. Yes, sir.
Did what?
Demonized the tank top.
How do you demonize a tank top?
Because the tank tops was official. Like, tank tops it was clean. And then R. Kelly dropped the video. And then after R. Kelly's video, the tank top became the wife beater.
We didn't call him wife beater until R. Kelly?
Yep.
Really?
I mean, it might have been little, but it didn't go global until R. Kelly. R. Kelly made that the global wife beater. Like that's the wife beater. He made that thing global.
I don't like the double standard in the chat. Mad Dog said she not rocking a bonnet outside, but the do rag is okay to be outside. That's a double standard. Glam said EnQi's right. She's from Chicago, so she know. Shout out nerd. Siri said he ain't buying it. Glam from Chicago, she would know.
Listen, the tank tops was like official, like it was a thing, you know what I'm saying? And then it got that stigma, like it went crazy. It was like, oh, you got your wife beat, like, ho. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause you got your crispy Air Force Ones. You might have a little chain on. You did 175 push-ups before you came outside. You know what I'm saying? Like you done put something together, and then all of a sudden they didn't wife beat it, just like they didn't violated your whole program. You done came outside looking like the royal, you know, the royal penis is clean, Your Highness. You know, you coming outside looking like Eddie Murphy and coming to, you know, you feeling amazing, like you the royal prince, and then they done slapped a 3 to 7 on you, like you looking like a domestic violence, you know, they done, yeah, crazy. That's why the sword will never be stronger than the pen, and the pen creates ideas, like that's.
Chat. I don't know what happened. Chat going crazy right now. They said EnQi just freestyling now. This nigga said, I can't breathe. Stop, EnQi.
You know what I'm saying? Because you know, like that was a vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the fellas, you know, we used to start working on that like late December, early January. Like you getting them sets in, like, yeah, May hit, it's gonna be crazy. I'm about to get the chain. Well, you know, like you planning that thing out.
Yeah, I definitely am planning on making a wife beater purchase in the coming weeks. I've been working on my body specifically for the wife beater look. Like I'm picking out outfits and sneakers just to go with the wife beater. Yeah,
I would say tank top, sir, with the tank, sir, with the tank top. You see, you HJ be trolling. You see, you already
That's
got
what it's
people in the
called.
chat. No, sir, you already got people in the chat saying that you had the R. Kelly special going on and they was at home performing sexual. Like, what is going on, sir? This is a place of learning and community. This is not a place of debauchery and defilement.
Perplexity said the term goes back as early as 1855. The term wife beater for the tank top goes back as early as 1855. But you're saying R. Kelly popularized it amongst the black community.
That thing go pop. That's a fact. They made that thing go pop.
You can't call it a tank top. That sounds gay.
What? That's a problem. HJ, you need to get rolled up. I think the Hotepistan court system is corrupt. Hotepistan court system is corrupt. HJ has bought off the court system in Hotepistan. This is crazy.
Wait, he corrected it. He said it's 1980s. The term goes back to the 80s. 80s was a wild period.
Oh yeah, no. They was definitely saying it. They was definitely saying it in the hood, because, you know.
It's 1980s.
But it didn't go. It didn't cross over. It wasn't global.
Until R. Kelly.
R. Kelly made that thing go. That song went platinum. The video, that was crazy.
What song was it?
The one with the girl he supposed to have molested, and he was with the girl and the mother and the daughter. Yeah, all that was crazy.
Wait, not the one where he pissed on her.
Oh my God. We got it in this video. Sir.
Which one are you talking about? You talking about a music video?
We gotta go.
Keisha said his wife beat her, period. She said that's it. She not accepting nothing else.
This is too much. This is crazy.
What video you talk about? There's no song called Tank Top.
No, but it was. I just want to escape this subject. Shout out to Mark Lamont Hill. Maybe I went wrong. Shout out to Mark Lamont.
I just want you to know that this week you set up the topic, okay? And I ain't had nothing to do with the conversation getting derailed. I just want to make sure.
No, sir. Those two things do not go together.
No, last
That is
week.
tricknology right there.
Chat.
That is tricknology. You just blended a truth with a falsehood. Yes, I did select the topic of the show, but you absolutely led us astray and bamboozled us from the beginning. We've been bamboozled and led astray. The video will reflect that you came in early with boobs. You came right in with EnQi is gonna go crazy when he sees this article. Wait, let me see what article. And it was titties on. That was. I mean, it got very like it went from say it loud. I'm black and I'm probably went right from there to Ron Jeremy. It got crazy. It turned to Ron Jeremy, Vanessa Del Rios. This show got real crazy quickly.
Markel said my favorite part about KeMedicine is the title never matches the topic. That's why I can never miss an episode.
No, sir. Listen, that has only been because HJ been trolling us the past few weeks.
That's not true.
That's what. Listen, that's how I sent him the text earlier about kidneys, because we tried to get the kidney show in multiple weeks in a row, and we hadn't been able to get the kidney show in. So when he texted me, yo, what we talk about tonight? I wrote back kidneys with the laughing emojis like we've been doing for the past 3-4 weeks, trying to get the. But then after that, I texted him heart, visceral, like visceral fat, heart health, and. I thought we was gonna have a, wholesome. Listen, that's why Tanai is secretly not coming on to the live stream.
He said August.
Yeah, right. Listen, Tanai's like, listen, I was down with KeMedicine when I seen the first 8, 9, 10 episodes, but then it has taken a different turn, and there's no way I can be a part of.
Tanai said we staying on topic when he get on. Tanai gonna keep us on point. Thank you, Tanai. Thank you. Oh God, chat. What percent of today's show, an estimated percent, do you say consisted of talking about the subject matter of heart disease? If you had to estimate, what percent of tonight's conversation had to do?
A strong 7 or 8%, but I would say that 7 or 8% was very profound and important.
Somebody said -5, 2%, 1%, 3%, 5%.
See what you did?
3 to 5%.
You see what you did?
You got 5% on the high end, 0 on the low end.
That's crazy. You see what you know? We got negative numbers on the low end. That's crazy.
Tari said about 1%.
Cartoon outfits. You had cartoon accessories, boobs.
We got a question for you from the chat. It says, EnQi, I just ate fries and chicken breast from Crown Fried.
Oh my God. Oh.
How much damage did I just do to my heart?
I don't even have an answer for that. I don't even have an answer for that. I don't know your lifestyle. I don't know your lifestyle. Depends on what else you got going on in your life. Depend on how that's going to,
What's wrong?
What's the hard knock life for us? It's a hard knock
What's the worst part of that? Is it the fries, the chicken breast, or the Crown Fried?
Neither.
Okay.
Yeah, the most unhealthy. Is that what you're saying? Like, what's the most
what's the worst part about all of that?
The most unhealthy part of that is not the fries, and it's not the chicken.
What is it?
The grease.
The grease.
The grease.
What's wrong with the grease?
It's deadly, and it's only marketed to black folks.
What?
Hot grease is only marketed to black folks. By the thousands of gallons, they sell hot grease to black people to eat.
What's wrong with hot grease?
Stop that.
I love it when it's hot coming out the oil dripping, boy. Oh. Sometimes, you know, you want to heat it back up. You got to throw it back in that oil.
When I was young, Papa was a rolling stone. No. So we in the hood, but my dad had a house with his wife in the suburb, and he would take me on the weekend sometime. And so I got to see this different perspective. And so I started making comparisons from my neighborhood and the suburb very early. And I realized there was no chicken spots. There was no chicken spots in the suburbs. There was no fish fry spaces in the suburbs. Like, none of those things existed. They only had hot grease businesses, because we get caught up in the item. Oh, the fries. Oh, the fish. Oh, the chicken. No, you're just consuming the hot grease.
Yeah, the hot grease is fire, yeah.
But it has very little to do with the potato, because potatoes in and of themselves have a place in a nutritious diet. And for people that eat meat, chicken has a place in a nutritious diet. People that are pescatarians, fish has a place in a nutritious diet.
But fish ranks high on the kidney scale.
Yeah. Anything that's high in acid, like hard to process, like how they tout the benefit, like your body could barely process this stuff. It's great for you. Protein is great. Your body can barely process it. It's very thermogenic. Like, wait, are y'all listening to what y'all are saying? My body can barely process it, so it's very good for me. Like, brainwashing is like right out in the open now. Like, we don't even know when we're being brainwashed.
Beef tallow, fried in beef tallow.
The art of war is on us. Like, we are being told down is up and up is down all the time.
But we can fry in beef tallow. Beef tallow's a go. That's what you got to fry everything in. You got to put it in the beef tallow. That's
Yo, H&J is trolling. Like, H&J is, this is horrible.
That's the new thing. Everybody's saying you got to do it in the beef tallow.
You are wild, bro.
What you mean? They saying that's the new health. That's the new health benefit. The beef tallow is the.
Who is they? No, sir. No.
White people fry everything in beef tallow.
You gotta be careful following white folks.
RFK Jr. is doing beef tallow.
You gotta watch out following RFK Jr.
That's your boy.
That is my boy. But RFK Jr. is doing 17,000 push-ups a day.
He's not doing no fucking 17,000 push-ups.
Listen,
You ain't never met Martin Luther the King.
Listen, it's a guarantee that beef tallow is going to digest differently in his body than it is the person that had 17 donuts and 3 milkshakes with 4 bags of Doritos. Do you realize what they... Hold on. Do you really... Yo, I was at the store with my children, and we stopped in the middle of the supermarket, and we almost had a class going in the potato chip aisle. Because I was so, like, struck in awe at how far the potato chip movement had. Like, the potato chip poisoning is at an all-time high. They have whole entire meals of potato chips. Like, literally, they got barbecue chicken with sweet potato chips. Like, you can get a whole meal of a potato chip.
Oh, that sounds good.
No. Oh. That was not what you were supposed to say.
I ain't gonna hold you. my mouth started watering. I said, "Where they do this at? I need some of this shit."
No, sir. That's not what you were supposed to say.
Huh? I'm going there after the gym tomorrow.
See that? Now see how deceptive, see that? And I realize how dangerous and deceptive statements like that is. Because I was one of those children. I didn't realize I was being very disrespectful and mean and just uncaring to a lot of my friends. Because I was one of those children. Like I'd be cutting with you, we fighting, doing everything like wrong. And then when report cards come, your report card look crazy. And you looking at my report card like, yo, how you get those grades on there? I'm like, what you mean? I did my work. like, what you mean? I did my work. I knew the answers on the test. Like, what do you mean? How did I get these grades on here? The question is, how did you get those grades on there? Like, that's crazy. And see, that's what HJ just did. HJ like, yeah, after I go to the gym, I'm going to have toxic sludge. Problem is, that toxic sludge is going to hit totally different in the after I go to the gym body versus the, I haven't went to the gym since Jesus was a little boy. I haven't went to the gym. Me and Jim are strangers. Yeah, I start talking to folks about exercise and working out. They be like, yeah. And then I start talking to them personally about it, and they always start telling me about injuries.
See, I got a knee problem, and so I can't quite.
Like Kevin Hart, they switch right to the Kevin Hart, but the way my checking account set up. They be like, yeah, because see the way my ankles is set up. This is like my third ankle replacement. Yeah, because these ain't even my original hips. The way my hips are set up. Because I had fell down. No, because I used to be in shape when because like I'm like, that's not what.
Yeah, my wrist is fucked up since last week. I can't even do the what's that the motorcycle dance down south.
You know what you doing. You know what you doing. We didn't talk too much about masturbation for you to come in with the wrist injury. Like, what? Do you know what you doing, HJ? This is crazy. Yo, he is the master of trolling. This is how he's created this digital empire, just trolling everybody. They bring him to Foxx. They bring him to all these platforms. He's trolling.
Yeah, meet me in the trap. It's going down. I can't even do the dance. You know what I'm saying? Oh, God. Yeah, young John. So why we can't... All right, so grease is targeted for black people. Beef tallow is out. That's crazy. You done cancel the beef tallow. People putting the beef tallow on their skin. They rubbing that in. That's like a sunscreen. And yeah, beef tallow is a big deal.
Nobody is rubbing beef tallow.
I'm telling you.
No, nobody. You just made that up. You just ChatGPT'd everybody. You just was in the flow and just threw that out there. You just like, yeah, they eating it, they frying it, they wearing it, they are rubbing that in. Nobody's doing it. Nobody's doing it.
No, it's a real thing.
Nobody is in the chat rubbing beef tallow onto their body.
There's a person in the chat right now.
Nobody in the chat is rubbing beef tallow onto their body.
Yes, they are. They're
literally trolling. No, they are. Nobody.
She's serious.
No, she's not. Listen, nobody. It's the summertime. You know what kind of bugs and mosquitoes and flies. You know what kind of animals you attract rubbing raw beef into your... Nobody. Listen to what I'm telling you.
She's
ma'am,
white. She's
ma'am.
It's a white lady in the chat.
Ma'am.
Who says she's very recessive and she uses beef tallow.
Ma'am. Probably Mr.
trolling, catfishing. Somebody's catfishing.
No, I know her. I know her. It's a white lady in the chat, and she got beef tallow sunscreen.
Stop, bro. You gotta. This is crazy. We got to get back on the right track with KeMedicine. KeMedicine has been co-opted. This is wild. This is wild. This is unforgivable. This is crazy. You talking about people is rubbing raw meat, like, and I don't even know if that, like, because
it's not raw. It's like processed, I guess, as a sunscreen.
But all of this is like perverted. Like, this is all you singing Young Jock. Like, you just saying all these things that could be used for double meanings and raw meat on people's bodies. Like, come on, bro. This is wild. Yeah, this is getting crazy, bro. Like,
it's people in the chat, like, they asking
no, don't you blame these innocent people these people in the chat, first of all, they love you. Okay, they love you. So they will follow you into an inferno. Nobody, listen to me, nobody is rubbing raw meat onto their body. And they're definitely not rubbing cooked meat onto their body. Like, what are we talking about? It's either raw or it's cooked. Nobody is rubbing meat onto their body.
Strong Dad said, "Are we joking around here?"
No. Hold on.
He said,
Before you even say it, no, sir. Listen, I rock with Strong Dad. I'm not even going to allow you to violate Strong. You done already put time out. There's no way Strong Dad is rubbing meat on his body. I don't even want to hear that. I refuse to even hear that.
That's not what he said. He said, I thought this was intellectual talk. There's literally history of using beef tallow on skin.
Oh my goodness! Oh my God! I knew I should.
He said you have a factual misunderstanding of how beef tallow was used. Even the Native Americans were using beef tallow for more than just food. Many cultures have written in their texts. Scientists, black and white, have talked about the benefits of it. Right now, you're just saying words. Oh, shit.
No, sir. No, sir. Right? You see what I'm saying about how much people love you, HJ? Strong Dad has went as far as historically verifying and justifying this as an actual modern day practice in 2025. That is crazy. Historically, Richard Pryor was cooking cocaine, and we learn better and we do better. People are not rubbing beef onto their body right now.
I can't wait till we get the Strong Dad versus EnQi debate. That's gonna be a good one. I can't. That one gonna have me in stitches.
Oh, if Strong Dad is trolling, if Strong Dad is doing this type of HJ trolling, I'm just going to tap. I have no problem with taking a L.
He said rendered fat is good for your skin. There's actual evidence of it, but there's no evidence of what you're saying.
See that? There's no evidence of what? Insects liking raw meat? Are you kidding? All we have to do is leave some raw meat out on the counter for a little while, and we will see the insects flock to it. They will come out of it like that. No, sir. Insects love raw meat.
Strong Dad said,
"I'm on your bumper."
But I will concede. Listen, this is a strange world. So if people are rubbing raw meat on to go outside in this hot sun,
she's got a bottle of beef tallow sunscreen.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and tap out. That's fine. I'm gonna tap out.
She said she's gonna bring some to HotepCon. It's not raw. It's like processed or something like that.
Listen. Somebody please bring some shea butter as well. That's all I'm gonna say. Somebody please just go ahead and bring some, so people have options. That's all. As long as people got options. If y'all want to get cooked meat to rub in y'all skin or raw, whatever, because it's only.
It's not the meat. It's not the meat. It's the rendered fat.
If you want to get the rendered leftovers from the meat, cooked raw or processed, if you want to rub animal flesh of any sort into your skin, I just want people to be able to get like some batana, or I'll bring some batana oil. I'll bring the batana. Somebody will bring the shea, somebody will bring the coconut oil, and we'll just have options. That's all. We'll just have options. That's all.
What are the 3 ingredients?
People are suntan fluid. Listen, people are suntan fluid. That's how we're going to do it. You know, there are people who are sexually fluid. There are people who are suntanningly fluid. So we're just going to let that.
What are the ingredients in the beef tallow sunscreen? Let's find out what's the 3 ingredients. It's going to be the rendered fat. There it is. Sky Tallow sunscreen, non-greasy, organic, natural saw beef tallow for skin, face, grass-fed, unscented summer outdoor.
Listen, and I learned that from Dr. Africa. The more words that they got to use, that's a lot of words to be.
Well, that's for SEO. That's so they sell more products.
That was a lot of words for a product name right there. So that was a lot.
Let me take a look at this product and see what this. This is from Walmart.com. Okay, so Sky Tallow. Does it have an ingredients list? Ooh.
This is all bad.
Zinc oxide, jojoba.
So hold
lecithin.
on. So let's ask the $1 million question. HJ, are you wearing beef tallow?
No.
Will you wear some beef tallow?
No. I'm gonna have to pass on the beef tallow.
Your Honor, I rest my case. I have listen, I'm coming with the Diddy defense. Diddy's team, they like, no. We're not even presenting no witnesses. We just think we just think the questioning of Cassie is enough right there yeah, we good. We're gonna rest our case. We don't have any witnesses to put on the stand. I'm good right there. My 2 questions right there. I'm gonna rest my case with that. HJ is unwilling to wear any beef tallow now or in the future, and I think I'm gonna roll with that.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't put anything on my skin other than shea butter and coochie. That's the only thing I put on my skin. You ever just rub some coochie juice into your skin?
Just when I thought we was coming back. Just when I thought KeMedicine, just when I thought we was coming back, he coochie juice.
Coochie juice is probably good for your skin. Like if you could bottle coochie juice, it'd probably be worth like $1,000 for like 8 liters.
First of all, that is a very general statement.
What? Well, good coochie juice, because not all coochie juice is created equal.
There you go. It's like I found out. Me and Abundant back in the days. Everybody was talking this black woman is God thing, but I was the only one to like actually grab a black woman and take her out on the lecture circuit, and like. So we out there and we campaigning like, yo, we gonna campaign for women to start breastfeeding babies again.
Okay.
And that lasted for about a year till I had an experience one day on a Philadelphia train.
Mm-hmm.
On the subway train, you know, gotta do it proper, like on the subway train. On the subway. Wait, did you say subway and train? I think on the subway. I happened to look over and I saw a sister doing a very peculiar thing. She had milk in the baby bottle.
Okay.
And her baby was crying.
Okay.
Her baby did not want the milk.
Okay.
So while the doors of the subway were ajar, she unscrewed the top of the bottle and poured the milk out and put Pepsi Cola into the bottle and gave the baby Pepsi. And the baby was very happy and quiet with the Pepsi.
And I was completely appalled. I was appalled at what I had witnessed. I felt like that was a perverted, sexually deviant raping of a. I thought that was crazy. I couldn't get that. I was like, the friend was staring at me, staring at them, and thought that I was doing something inappropriate. And I'm looking at them like, he was like, and what? So what? I was like, okay, snap out of it. Look away. Like, don't get shot by one of these ladies on the train. Yeah, I couldn't believe that. And so
Damn.
then I had to start campaigning, like, wait a minute, I have to back my statement. All breast milk is not created equal. So let's put a pin in breastfeed these babies. Some of you women should not breastfeed your baby. It was like, EnQi, what are you saying? You just how you just finished teaching us that the only way to get the healthy baby is the breast. I was like, oh, but that's you know what? Has my bad. My bad, family. I just assumed that you guys would have, like I took for granted that y'all would think about the contents of what's going into the breast. I didn't know who I was dealing with. So Pepsi and Newport and double cheeseburgers does not make for good breast milk. That's not a good mixture. Pepsis and Newports. We don't want that type of breast milk. The canned box breast milk might be better than what you have in the breast. That might be.
Breast milk is expensive too.
Who?
Breast milk is expensive.
Breast milk is expensive because the breast milk that they sell has a quality control on it.
Right.
Right. It's not like they just popped some pills, snorted some lines, and did breast milk. So then I had to do the whole vegan babies book, and I started doing the whole vegan babies, and I would start like women, like let's talk about how breast milk is made. Like breast milk is not a thing that just appears in your breast. Like it's actually made out of what you're consuming.
Right. Which should
Yeah.
be common sense, right?
No, it is not.
I mean, what goes in comes out.
No, it's not common sense. I just told you I saw a woman feeding a baby Pepsi.
Well, she a little retarded.
No, no,
She was
no.
probably fed Pepsi when she was a child, or maybe crack. She might be a crack
Well,
baby.
well, hold on now. Don't hold on now. Don't be careful. Maybe three-fourths of the people watching this video might be crack babies now. You gotta remember there was a crack epidemic. Okay, so we got to be careful.
It sure was. It sure
A lot
was.
of people that were created like post-crack era. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then the people who were not doing crack, there was a lot of cocaine happening. So like the cocaine people looked down on the crack people, and the crack people was looking at them like, hold on, all you got is expensive crack. You got powdered crack. That's what you think we're doing with this. This is alkaline cocaine. That's all crack is just alkaline cocaine. People was like, oh, they're insane. And then they did the science, like, wait, have you ever cooked crack before? No, we put the alkalized baking soda with the like, wait, oh, crack is alkaline cocaine. It's just crazy. So yeah, it's wild out here in these streets now.
Well, the thing with women and breastfeeding is a lot of them don't want to, breastfeed because it's going to make their titties look bad. So is there a way? Because I want to start like a Hotepistan breast refurbish program.
That's not a thing.
I think we could bring the titties back to life.
No. Listen to what I'm saying. That's not a thing.
What's not?
Breastfeeding does not automatically make your breasts look bad. That's not a real thing.
If you breastfeed 4 babies, titties start sagging, they get a little limp, they get a little squishy. We gotta bring them back to life.
That's not a thing. No, sir. That's not a thing. Just look at all of the women that don't have babies and they have saggy, squishy titties. Like they don't have any babies and they have saggy, squishy titties. Like that. We're not gonna blame these babies on saggy, squishy titties. Like we not. That's not. We cannot call. We not. We cannot. Correlation is not causation. Okay. We cannot say that because women that have breastfed have saggy, squishy titties, we're gonna blame that on the babies. Like that's not. We're not getting ready to do that. No, sir. I love breasts and I love babies, and I don't think it's right to just HJ, I don't know what's gotten into you, brother. You need a hug. You are really
How
like
do we fix the titties? We
you're
need.
blaming babies for ruining titties.
I'm
Like,
telling. That's what women say. Women blame.
no, but
Women
women haven't
blame.
said it tonight. You said it tonight. This is crazy
I'm
to me.
telling you what the women be saying. I've heard this from women.
I told you that there was a woman who gave her baby Pepsi. We can't just take the absurd, like the machinations of an absurd woman's mind and throw that out there and just lay that at the feet of all women and go, well, women are saying like that's not.
Well, how do you if a woman has saggy squishy titties, isn't it, like I got a walnut program. I feel like they got to add some more walnuts to their diet and do some push-ups.
What?
Yeah, walnuts good for the
What?
titties. Walnuts make the titties come back. You ain't know that? You ain't know about that, huh?
Yo, moon rocks for sale for $280 with the free Kemet. If you put the moon rocks on your forehead, it'll touch your pineal gland and your ancestors and all that.
Chestnuts. Yes, chestnuts. Yeah, chestnuts.
Tony Chestnut. Yeah.
It worked. It bring your breast back to life. You know what I mean? Because what's the breast made of? It's made of like what? Some type of fat? Is it visceral fat? Well, I mean, that's the topic tonight is visceral fat.
I said earlier on, I should have learned my lesson. You just on an unstoppable roll. It's not. I can't. There's nothing I can do with you tonight.
We trying to talk science, and
No, we're not. No, don't you start. Don't
you said
muck up science.
breastfeeding. You said breastfeeding. We need to get women breastfeeding. If women aren't afraid of having saggy, squishy titties, more women will breastfeed. We talking about the same thing.
Bro, there are women that say if they do exercises, like if they lift weights or do push-ups, they'll get a mustache. Like that. That doesn't mean like they need a cure for that. That's not a real thing.
So should the titties stay squishy and saggy?
Babies are not the cause of squishy and saggy titties, sir.
But you said some women don't have babies and still have saggy and squishy titties. How do we fix the
Correct.
tit? So how do we fix the tits?
Get rid of gravity. Put them on the space station. Put them on the space station. And
We want to firm up the breast. Ladies, I'm telling you, push-ups and walnuts.
I don't want
okay?
to firm up the breast.
What?
I don't want to firm up the breast.
Why don't you want to firm up the breast?
Bro, it's a slippery slope. I'm telling you, just be careful.
You want them things to perk up.
Listen, you go from firm breasts to like A cups. You like it's a slippery slope.
Here we go.
I'm just saying, you going for hard chest. It gets, you at flat. You go right from firm to flat. It's very.
It's push-ups, walnuts, and a lot of prayer.
Well, some of us like them soft, like nature intended. That's all I'm saying. Breast been soft and squishy for a long time.
So let me ask you this: can you achieve the body you want with your mind?
It depends on the body you want. That's a crazy question. You know what world we live in right now? Kamala just ran for president. Joe Biden was just president. That's a wildly loaded question. Like,
let's say you got, some B cup titties. You just want them to just perk up a little bit more. You can do that with the mind. You can reshape your body with your mind.
if they buy the moon rocks. I'm just saying, if they buy the moon rocks.
EnQi don't know, Chad. He don't know, man. Okay? He don't know. And trust me, I'm telling you. Listen to me, ladies. You can fix your titties with your mind, some walnuts, and some push-ups. Trust me. There's herbs that lift the breast too. Yeah.
You know that gyms would be non-existent if people could just think their body into shape.
Not everybody could do it.
There'd be no exercise industry.
Not everybody could do it.
I would agree with that. I would see very few people.
It is only a few people. Just women of Hotepistan are able to do this.
Oh my God. HJ.
How do we lose visceral fat?
The troll is you are Lord Trollington. You are the
you brought
no
up
better than
breastfeeding. I'm talking to you about breastfeeding. You bring these topics up and act like I'm the problem.
Then you troll. I bring the topic up and then you start trolling. You find a very intellectual way to debase.
Chat. Is this not a real problem? One in the chat. If you know breastfeeding.
One in the chat. No. One in the chat. If y'all agree that babies cause saggy breasts, like what? That's
there we go. One in the chat. If you know people say babies.
No. Don't try. You see how? Y'all see how he trying to do that on y'all, like live, y'all. One in the chat. If people say no. One in the chat. If y'all believe that is a fact. Forget about what people say. There are crackheads that say crack is okay.
I believe it.
What is good.
I believe it. I believe the baby sucked the shit out of your titty.
Listen, we just thought for a whole 15 minutes that HJ supported beef tallow on the skin right up until I asked him the $1 million question. Would you be putting any beef tallow on your skin, sir? Strong Dad came in with the whole science, the History Channel breakdown. Since 1897, there are thousands of populations across the world that.
Well, tonight I went to Perplexity and said that the beef tallow is going to clog up your skin more than plant-based sunscreen. So you don't want to clog up your pores. Keisha said, my baby sucked the life out of my perks. So she had perky breast at one point. Okay. And then she had babies and they were sucking on them and sucking on them.
Correlation is not causation. See, the thing that we cannot prove is that Keisha's breast would have remained perky had she not had any babies.
I think they would have.
Do we have any proof of any women that have not had babies that still have perky breast in their later years?
Yes.
Is that a real thing?
Yes.
Can you provide us with one example?
Keisha said she had porn star titties.
Hold on. This is just so dark. Listen, I'm not going to debate that. I'm just asking you, can you provide us one example of a 70-year-old woman or 80-year-old woman that has perky breasts that has not had children?
I seen a
Can you provide us with one example, sir? Can you just provide us? You the same way you pulled up that girl.
Dolly Parton.
The same way you pulled up that girl with the red dress. Can you Dolly Parton those? Stop it.
Dolly Parton titties older than all of us.
And they are very soft and saggy.
How you know Dolly Parton titties saggy? You ain't never seen her titties sag before. And you ain't never felt her titties before.
Yeah. You don't know what I saw and touched.
Damn, Dolly was out here moving, boy. Damn. Dolly had them guns out. Oh, shit.
Dolly Parton's breasts have never been hard.
Ah, damn, Dolly.
Okay, this is just too dark. So thank everyone for tuning in to this week's episode of KeMedicine. This has been 4 hours of pure debauchery. And we hope you guys are tuned in next week for our debauchery with seasoning of actual healthy information.
I just like everybody to know. Last week, what happened? I came up with the topics. He said, next week, I'm coming up with the topics. That's what he said. And as you can see, we've landed in the same place.
No.
Hotep, you're a genius.
As y'all can
HotepJesus.com.
actually see, he went out of his way this week to make sure he trolled us down with breast and fake cartoon hats and outfits and just all kinds of pure madness. So are you not entertained?
Chat. All right, like before we go,
thoroughly entertained.
Chat. One in the chat if you know I tried to keep EnQi on topic.
What?
One in the chat if you notice I tried to keep EnQi on topic. And he went all around the world.
That's crazy.
Huh? Tanah said HJ got a point.
That's crazy.
Cleo said no, sir. Markel, we got one from Markel. We got a one from Keisha.
Markel, that's crazy.
I got notes. I've been keeping. Come on, Matarai.
I can't believe Markel said one in the chat. That's crazy, Markel.
Come on, Tanai. He said we didn't give you that much credit. I was right in the same vein as what he was talking about.
What? You put the lady in the red dress. What are you talking about?
All right, outside of that, let's take that away.
Outside of that, you sound like Nick Fuentes. Like, no. The Africans. Wait, Egypt? Well, outside of Egypt. That is crazy right there, sir. Pure madness.
You know what I'm saying? Questions never got answered. One in the chat, if you know I asked this nigga EnQi at least 5 questions and I never got an answer. One in the chat, if you know I asked him a question that we never got an answer.
Because it was you got answers, but the environment, we were talking about the environment and how the landscape of the energy determines the flow of energy and information. And as I'm explaining how the landscape determines the flow of energy and information, you threw breast on the screen. Once you threw the breast on the screen, no, I absolutely can. Once you threw breast on the screen, subtly breasts were interjected into the environment, and then it no matter where we went, breast was there. It was Epstein, it was Diddy. It was Mark Lamont, sexual fluidity. Then we got
you brought him
tried
up.
to go back upstairs with it, and it was like still breast milk. It was like breast just.
You said breast milk,
but because you invaded you brung breast in.
You went on. Oh, I went on tour. I brought this black lady on stage. We was talking breast milk. Then the lady put Pepsi.
You were saying that there was people rubbing meat on their skin. That was crazy. After you was doing like this, talking about young jocks, like that was crazy. You was doing wrist things, like that was all crazy. It was just like isolated incidents. If we removed them from each other, all of these things might seem sensible. You're like, oh no, that's that dance with the song and once you put all these things together, it's just a streamline of innuendos and puns and subtle trollings and overt sexual crazy.
No, sir.
Yes.
No, sir.
Yes.
No, sir. No, sir. We were trying to get some science out of this episode. You know, Tanai said, what's up with the Amp K and Enos on the whiteboard? You know. Niggas is peeping what you got going on in the whiteboard in the background.
So you bring that up at 11:30, but
You put the girl with the breast on the screen. They come by, oh, that's the homie Jules. So you put Jules on the screen 10 minutes into the show.
We
And you
wasn't
wait.
even talking about science when her titties was on the screen.
Unnecessary roughness.
When you was on the screen,
I just want to
I had
appreciate the family who loves us enough to stick through.
chat. We went from all right. We're gonna talk about visceral fat. This
I can't
nigga
even
ended
see
up.
the chat. The chat must not fully be going along with what you said because you trying
Some
hard
of them
to
with
sell
me.
the chat. Exactly. You trying hard to sell.
Cause
You trying
this
hard
ain't
to
my
sell this to the
fault.
chat.
This ain't my fault because we was talking about visceral fat and somehow
I just
you
think
ended
that
up
people
on
should just
Darwin's
review the
theory
video.
of evolution and coming out of the waters of Mu.
Science.
But that ain't got shit to do with visceral fat and heart disease.
Absolutely, it does because visceral fat and heart disease is absolutely attack. The racial divisions in the statistics are insane. Black folks are leading the world in those what do you think? That's like the black folks starter kit: type 2 diabetes and high blood pressure and cholesterol. Like this, all three of those are the leading causes of heart disease.
What that
Absolutely.
got to do with Darwin's theory of revolution?
There's no such thing as Darwin's theory of evolution. How about that?
See what I'm saying, chat? You see how he do? He derail, he segue. You know what I'm saying? A million and one tangents.
Oh, it's called a parry, but that's not what just happened.
We end up talking about extraterrestrials.
No, we weren't. We were not. You kept trying to put that in there, talking about the Anunnaki, and you was trying to hold down young Pharaoh and linking young Pharaoh.
Because you brought up the origin of people,
which is crazy. Like, no, we're not. We're not linking young Pharaoh to Joe.
Because you started talking about the origin of people.
It would no, sir.
That's literally what you said. The origin of people.
That's how we start talking about Mark Lamont Hill because he's a Nuwabian.
That was later.
In his sexual fluidity.
That was later. We were supposed to talk about heart disease and visceral fat. You ended up talking about artificial intelligence and sex bots and roses and shit. That was all you.
I'm just gonna plead the fifth.
See?
I'm gonna plead the fifth.
Every time I tried to be serious, this nigga ended up in a whole nother tangent. He started talking about how's artificial intelligence got anything to do with heart disease?
People can just rewind this video and check it out. People can just rewind it.
That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna do that, and they're gonna go back to the tape, and they're gonna see when we talked about science, we never got to the subject matter. So hopefully we can get to this.
Oh, did y'all see how he tried to subliminally implant that in your mind? What people are gonna see is that you were trolling us all evening, sir. That's what they're gonna see.
So should women get a new full set, or is that bad for us? Keisha wants to know, should she go see Dr. Miami for her titties?
Well, I think that DC Young Fly's woman and Kanye's mom would be, like they would be examples of, so there's that.
So the dangers of surgery.
I mean, what's the purpose?
She said, should Hotepistan sponsor? Oh, God.
I told you. You see, you keep opening these doors. You see how you keep opening these doors? And he's going to blame that on you, Keisha. I just want you to know he's going to say, well, that was the chat, EnQi. That wasn't me.
All right. So outside of the anomalies of somebody dying, if you survive, are the titties bad for you?
Wow. How do you even formulate that as a question? Like, that's the same as saying outside of the addiction and if you die, but if you survive heroin use, is it like good for you? Is it like a nootropic? Does it stimulate the brain? Like what?
See, chat, we don't never get no answers, yo. We don't never get no answers. All we get is derailment. We just want a simple
trolling.
question. We not
No,
just.
these are not simple questions. You trolling.
Keisha said we need to know because she's gonna survive that surgery.
How could unnatural breasts be healthy? How could that be healthy in any way? How could it be healthy? Like how could that be healthy, Sarah? You mean healthy for her ego?
What if they do fat transfer? A lift? A lift can't be bad.
Somebody please hug HJ. I'm prescribing a hug for HJ. HJ needs a hug.
I'm trying to fix her titties. This is a serious.
There's nothing wrong with her titties. What if her titties are fine the way they are?
She don't like them. Do you know how much money we could make if we could fix women's
she
titties?
Has to stop scrolling on the internet. That is the problem.
No.
We're getting body dysmorphia because we keep looking at people who don't have real bodies. Just like Jules. Oh, this is Jules. I don't think she's had any work done. Stop it.
Listen, if we can
Jules
figure
looks
out,
like she has had lots of work done.
if we can figure out how to fix the tits, we are rolling in the dough.
Well, all you need is a knife and a little alcohol in a hotel room if you just want to get busy with the get busy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, a little tire flattener, you know what I'm saying? Put that little fix a flat, you know what I mean? Make a small incision, insert the fix a flat. I mean, what we doing?
We gonna do it the holistic way. Holistic titties.
Make a small incision and pour some almond milk in.
See, chat? See, chat? See? I'm trying to be serious. This nigga said,
how are you trying to be serious? This is entrapment. This is crazy.
See what I'm saying, chat? One in the chat if you see it now. One in the chat if you see it now. It's not me. I'm trying to get some serious answers. This nigga talk about go get a room, make an incision, and then pour some fixer flat in there. You see what I'm saying, chat?
Hold on. The Mexicans getting busy. Like when they can't afford Dr. Miami for 15 bands, the Mexicans got that fixer flat for 1,500. Okay? Period. That's a fact.
Keisha, walnuts, push-ups, and meditation. I need you to just meditate on the titties. The titties you want, I need you to meditate on them. Do your push-ups and eat them walnuts. I'm telling you.
Keisha should just love the breast that she has right now.
No, sir. No, sir. Dr. Miami not even good. You look like a bug.
Have you seen Keisha's breast?
Have I seen her breast? I have not.
So how you gonna just say she shouldn't love the breast she got right now?
Because she doesn't love them. She says she doesn't love them.
She could be deranged and totally out of pocket. How do we know that Keisha is in her right state of mind?
Well, she's mulatto, so.
Wait, what? Oh my God. I know that's racist. I'm not even sure how. I just know that is not okay. I know somehow that is a very inflammatory statement. I just know that is not okay to say on the internet. That is not all right. That's why he want to be on Cake with me. He don't want to. He done told the truth. You know. He said, "Oh no, these are temporary shows. These shows don't last. See, on YouTube, these things last forever." Okay, he can't blame the kids for ruining breasts and white men for, raping boys and women should never read or run. Like he can't say this crazy stuff on YouTube.
You definitely can't say this shit on YouTube. They will shadow ban your ass.
This is too much.
Says every day. Heather though. All right, so I guess we'll try again next week. What's the subject matter next week? Do you need some time to think about that? Or are we going to come back to heart disease for the second? Are we going to reboot another subject matter next week? Or is that a jinx?
No comment. That's all. I can't. This no comment, bro. This is wild.
Strong Dad said next week we doing kidneys.
That is your right hand man. Strong Dad trolling.
Next week we're gonna talk about kidney health. Make sure y'all tune in.
What are you doing tonight? What are you doing? Stop this madness and come on to the show next week. Come on now. The scientific brotherhood now. You gotta stand up for something tonight. If you don't stand for something, you fall for everything now. Come on up here. I need your help to keep HJ on the straight and narrow for 2-3 hours now. Come on now.
I will say this, chat. EnQi has a great video on YouTube about the kidney. So if you guys want to learn, go sign up on his channel, Dr. EnQi. Let me
Jet School. Jet School.
Wait, you changed the name again?
No, it's Jet School.
No, it's at Dr. EnQi, nigga.
My YouTube?
Yes.
No, it ain't.
It says youtube.com/@Dr. EnQi. Like, what? Do you not know what your YouTube channel is?
That's crazy. Let me see.
I'm telling you, these 125th Street uptown niggas do not know how to use technology, chat. I'm trying to tell you.
No, it says Dr. EnQi Jet School.
Your @ name is at Dr. EnQi, sir.
Oh, it's definitely at Dr. EnQi.
Oh my God. I can't with y'all niggas, yo. I really can't.
But it's always been at Dr. EnQi.
His is.
I don't know how to change my @ name. So I'm just saying, I think it started off like no matter what my page, even American, like no matter what my page's name, I think it's at Dr. EnQi.
Chat, this is the video I was watching. I was telling you about right here. I'll drop the link. It's got some white lady on the thumbnail. Black doctor reacts to Dr. Ba's high blood pressure, scam, and hypertension, diabetes, kidneys masterclass. That's a really good video. You guys want to get into kidneys since we never seem to cover kidneys on this show. Or heart disease for that matter. Next week we're going to try and stay on topic. I'm gonna try my best to keep you on topic next week. It's mission
keep me on topic.
It's mission impossible.
Okay.
It's mission impossible keeping you on topic.
Right. We're going to challenge. I'm accept the challenge. I'm accept the challenge. Next week I'm gonna be using the whiteboard to write stuff down at timestamps. Like, okay, so at 5 minutes in, we were discussing, and then HJ said,
I'm always on topic.
That is true. It's just a matter of what that topic is. Can you explain to us what topic you were on when you put Jules onto the show?
That was the intro of the show. We were still...
No, sir. The intro of the show was prayer. So please tell me how we went from prayer to Jules' breast. Like,
Chat,
how did that...
What was he talking about when we got on the show? And I put Jules. What was...
Oh, you know what he did? Oh, man, he's good. Remember at the beginning of the show, he deleted some stuff and all that because we was on multiple channels and all that. So y'all might not even know what was on the beginning of the show. HJ is, listen, I got to tap. HJ is, I can't debate HJ.
Now that was definitely in the recording. Just wild out. Oh, here we go. I found the clip.
No.
We live right now, so I can easily find. All right. Where is it?
That's where you and Young Thug, you know.
Nigga said I look like Young Thug.
Highest level. So visceral. HJB.
Shying away. Hold on. Here we go. Yeah, they're almond milks.
Because the whole beginning.
Mediterranean.
Because the prayer is missing. So you
did the What Had Happened Was show
with the other channels and all
his
that.
doppelganger out on.
You were talking about Jamie Foxx's doppelganger.
You trolling.
That's what I just looked at it. I just pulled the rewind. Just now I pulled the rewind.
Okay, so what happened to the prayer? The video
That was before we went live.
No, it wasn't, sir. You started the live on the wrong channels and deleted them and restarted the live.
Nah, that was on X. That was on X. Right here, there's Jules on the screen.
Okay, let me just
and
ask
you
you
were
a question.
talking about.
Hold on, let me just ask you a straightforward question, sir. Is there a portion of the live stream tonight that got cut off by mistake or on purpose and restarted?
No, sir.
You hot, bro. I'm gonna find these clips and put it together. I'm gonna find you answering that saying no.
It's all right here on Kick. No. We were one in the chat on Kick. If you caught the whole show on Kick, the one on X got cut, but the one on Kick is the whole thing is here.
Okay, all right.
The whole thing is here on Kick. Gotcha. Now, I want to know what the fuck Jamie Foxx's doppelganger got to do with heart disease.
So hold on.
See?
Because Hotepistan, wait a minute. Because Hotepistan is heavy on Twitter, on X, sir. So it might be like 17,000 people watching on X, and like it might be 150 people watching on Kick, and you like, well, on Kick is the whole program. Yeah, but most of the people watching have seen the edited mixo switcho version. No, sir. They were here at least for Jules's titties. Okay, and which is not the beginning of the program. Listen, that's what I'm telling y'all. Listen, it's almost midnight. All right,
chat. What I just want to ask you is last question, chat. What does Jamie Foxx's body double got to do with heart disease?
Jamie Foxx had a stroke. So we were talking about illness. We was talking about Jamie Foxx and others. We was talking about illness and wellness. And so Jamie Foxx's doppelganger was a part of the peripheral aspect of the conversation.
The peripheral.
No. It was peripheral because the whole show is Jamie Foxx was in the hospital and came out. So that was the main course. It was just like, okay, we had cornbread on the side. Like we was talking about his doppelganger was on the side. That was a side. That's not the main. That wasn't the main thing. We were talking about Jamie Foxx's situation. We almost lost Jamie Foxx. He almost died. You know what I'm
saying? Heart disease, next episode. Shout out Nerd. We getting out of here now, Nerd. This nigga EnQi is wildin', yo. He's wildin'.
Me. This is crazy.
I can't deal.
Yo, how that cup is not empty already? Yo, come on. You trolling us all night. In a variety of ways. Ain't nothing even been in that cup. He trolling.
That wasn't cornbread. That was a Rice Krispie treat. Facts to the. He talking about cornbread on the side. I think that was a Rice Krispie treat. Oh God, I can't, yo. I cannot, yo. Oh.
Look, y'all know he trolling because he been laughing and smiling so hard. He got DOMs. Like, you know, you work out and you sore the next day. His cheeks gonna be sore from keeping it like that the whole night. So I'm cool. Listen.
Tomorrow's hump day. Pop the balloon day on Hotep Jesus Live. I cannot wait. My favorite show is coming back. So, huh?
Even hump day sound wrong after tonight's show. Let's just say night. Let's just say good night to the family.
I gotta promo my show for tomorrow.
Please, nobody make clips off for tonight.
It's too late. It's clips on the timeline right now. They gonna get busy.
Oh my God! Don't come on now. Come on, fam.
They gonna get them. Tell you the Clippers gonna get busy. The boosters gonna get busy.
Come on, fam.
And they got plenty tonight.
Don't y'all do it. Don't fall into the trap. HJ has seduced y'all with nothing but 4 hours of pure madness and trolling.
We did a lot of learning tonight. We did a lot of learning. The chat, one in the chat if you enjoyed tonight's episode.
That does not mean they did a lot of learning.
They learned something.
They probably definitely learned something, but
they said they enjoyed the show. That's what matters most, okay? That's what matters most. As long as the people are happy, it was a good show. The people got to go away with smiles on their face. That's the goal. That's always the goal.
All right.
And if you didn't learn much, that was your fault. Because I learned a lot. We learned about...
Wow. Even in closing, he going to violate y'all just a little bit. I told you. Well, I told y'all earlier. Hulk Hogan out there in the audience, clotheslining audience members.
We talked about beef tallow. I mean, we had some gems in here today. We made the Kemet. That was big news. You know what I'm saying? We talked about the targeting of black people with grease. You know what I'm saying? That was in the vein of heart disease.
And then you said folks is rubbing it on their body.
Well, they asked about it. We got to serve the people. And if the people ask about beef tallow, we've got to ask the expert.
No. And then you totally seduced Strong Dad.
Pause.
There's no pause. Strong Dad jumped right off the top rope like, man, don't worry, HJ, I got you. Man, Macho Man Randy said, EnQi, you are totally oblivious to history because in 1878, I'm like, what is happening right now? There is no black folks putting raw meat on their body. In fact, HJ, let's put you on the hot seat, sir. Have you ever wore any raw meat, sir?
We learned.
Would you ever wear any meat tallow? No.
We learned R. Kelly demonized the wife beater, which is a gem. That's a gem. That's a gem. We got a lot done tonight. Epigenetics, AI. AI is more sentient than humans. We got a lot of learning in the day. Anytime I do a stream, you know, we hide them gems. The gems is sometimes people don't even know they getting gems because, they enjoying themselves so much, they don't even know they getting gems. That's the genius to the program.
I'll buy that for $1. I'll buy that for
$1. You undervaluing the gems.
Nah, you undervaluing classic movies. That's RoboCop, baby. You gotta come on now. You ain't see RoboCop. RoboCop was a classic.
How we get on RoboCop?
I might be slightly delirious. I'm punch drunk, all right? I'm gonna tap out. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
I'm out. No, I'm out. I ain't not being subject to this madness anymore.
I'll see you next week, yo. Oh, God. Chat, you see that shit, right? You see that? You see what I'm talking about? This nigga just jumped straight to motherfucking. I can't do it, yo. I really can't. I'll see y'all tomorrow, man.
Yeah, in the IB, where the post they lie. Electron spin, got a rhythm to survive.